And welcome to Joe W. Stadium in Turlock, California, home of the Bulldogs. They take on the Tracy Bulldogs on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mark Heffernan with Carlos.
How you doing?
Last name, sir?
Carlos Franklin. Franco, how's it going?
I'm
doing good. Yourself?
Dressed in bright red today.
Yes, wearing the colors of the state here, NorCal Sports TV.
No, we were on the field prior to the game, of course, and it's much cooler down there than here in the press box. Very warm afternoon, but kind of a slight nice breeze up here in Turlock.
Yeah, no, it's extremely hot. 2 weeks ago when we covered the opener here, the JV game was canceled because of the heat, but it's a nice evening here.
Okay, what Bulldogs will come out on top today on NorCal Sports TV? Right now, Carlos is interviewing the head coach of Turlock, Coach Peterson.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is NorCal Sports TV. I'm Carlos Franco, and we're live here at Joe Debley Stadium in Turlock, California for tonight's contest between the Bulldogs of Tracy High School and the Bulldogs of Turlock High School. We're joined here today by Coach James Peterson. Hello, Coach. How are you?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Wanted to ask you a couple questions here. First and foremost is how's your team right now in regards to, is everybody healthy? Have a good week of practice?
For the most part, we are healthy. We did have a outside linebacker that was injured in the Clayton Valley game last week, so we're down him. His name's Ryan Birch. He's a heck of a guy, but I know he's gonna bounce back. You know, get a surgery on his ACL, and he'll be fine. So, other than that, you know, next man up mentality over here. So we're getting the next player ready and moving on.
Coach, I wanted to ask you as the defensive coordinator, your defense has been stellar, been stout and stingy. You've given up 28 points in 2 games. That's very good. Now you go against a Tracy team tonight, which has a little bit of trouble offensively. They've turned the ball over 8 times in 2 weeks, but they have a lot of weapons on that team. What's your defensive outlook for tonight?
We just got to run to the ball. You know, that's really what I want them to do. Just rally as a team, as a unit. You might see us bend, and we'll give up a big play here and there, but we will rally, and we'll get the stop and keep them off the board. So that's really our goal, keep them off the scoreboard.
Okay, offensively, we covered your week 1 game versus Freedom. You put on an offensive show. Your line was just dominant. You had your running back, Josiah Gonzalez, scored 2 touchdowns. You had Mr. Frias that ran the ball real hard for you, and your quarterback, Paisley, ran the offense very well. Now, what's your outlook offensively for tonight?
Those guys just going to play ball control pretty much or start the game. We'll cut those receivers loose, though, when we need to. But most of the time, we just want to handle the football off to one of those guys. Josiah and Frias, they're both doing a heck of a job. Run hard, man. Those guys run hard, not only in games, but they run hard in practice all week. So we're going to reward them and hand them the football a little bit tonight. So I expect you'll see a lot of that, but we can throw it pretty well, too. Brock's a big, tall quarterback, and we got a couple real studly receivers. So I'm expecting big things out of everybody tonight offensively.
Okay, last but not least, the third phase of football, special teams. Now, linemen, back when I was in college, all the linemen, they would have these games where no skill players could play. So they were quarterbacks. They thought they were receivers. So we come out, you got a kicker, Diego Angel, with the lineman number 71. Is he still kicking for you tonight?
Yes, Diego Angel, he's our guy, man. So Ryan Birch was doing the punting duties before he, as I mentioned before, injured his ACL. So Diego has not only done a great job on all the other kicks, but he's doing that one now as well. So you're going to see a lot of him. He's doing a good job. He's smart with the football. Doesn't have a massive leg, but he is accurate in the short range on field goal and PAT. So we're going to be just fine with him. He does a good job, like I said, and he's smart. He'll move the ball around for me and keep those guys guessing where he's going to kick it.
Okay, Coach. Well, thanks a lot for your time, and good luck tonight.
Okay, Carlos Franco with Coach James Peterson of Turlock. With the Turlock Bulldogs against the Tracy Bulldogs. Carlos here from Joe Debley Stadium. Turlock in those dark blue and gold jerseys, and Tracy in white and green. Turlock won the toss. They will defer to Tracy, so Turlock wants that ball to start the second half.
Yeah, it's a big game here now. This is 99 years of football for Turlock High School.
That's a long time, man.
And also Tracy High School is creeping up on 100 years of football as
Wow.
well. Now, they're both Bulldogs. That's their mascot. So this is called, if I'm saying this correctly, it's the Bone Bowl.
The Bone Bowl. I like that. The Bone Bowl.
Now, we'll talk a little bit more about that at halftime with the interview with Mr. Brown here, the athletic director at Turlock High School.
Now the national anthem is coming up here at Turlock High School, home of the Bulldogs from Turlock. They take on Tracy on NorCal Sports TV. And Carlos, both teams are 1-1 coming to the game tonight. Turlock Bulldogs and the Tracy Bulldogs. Head coach James Peterson of Turlock, they run the shotgun zone fly. High backs from time to time. Defense is a 3-4 alignment. Some of the key players for Turlock, help to see Brock Pacey, the quarterback, 6'3", 200-pounder. A couple of touchdowns against Freedom in that first game. He's also one of the captains for Turlock. A couple of touchdowns against Freedom for Josiah Gonzalez, number 22, running back. Anthony Freeze is probably their top runner. He's number 21. A big player up front who's a commit to Cal Berkeley, be Everett Johnson. He's about 6'7", 320. Another outstanding player going to the University of San Diego, and that would be Jaden Jackson, center. Also plays some back for Turlock. Diego Angel is the kicker for the Turlock Bulldogs. Primarily run-oriented team. As far as Tracy is concerned, they were 1-1. Their head coach, Mike Schrout. Trevor Pope, number 1, kind of does a little bit of everything. Can run from the backfield, slot back, plays free safety, returns kickoffs and punts. 8 carries, 85 yards for him, 8 receptions, 173 yards, 15 tackles on defense. Riley Ravino, number 8, 23 carries, 106 yards, and 5 receptions, 114. Logan Fife, the quarterback, is number 4, 22 of 39, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. And I'd say about 5 players have 1 sack for them. 11 tackles for Brandon Garcia, and also for Brandon Summons for them, but the top player has been Pope. So Tracy going left to right here in the first quarter, and of course Turlock in the opposite direction, as we have the Battle of Bulldogs here on NorCal Sports TV.
Correct, yeah, we have what's going on, the Dogbone Bowl.
The Dogbone Bowl.
Yes, sir, and that was a really smart play by number 7, Pena, of Tracy there. He called a fair catch on the kickoff.
Good field position for Tracy, throwing 40-yard line, 1st and 10. On a very nice evening here in Turlock. Going to cool down here in the Central Valley the next couple of days, but it's not bad for the evening time. It was very hot earlier for the Frost-Off JV game. Big hit. Maybe about a 2-yard gain before driven back. Depends on the forward progress. Noah Deneau, the running back, the junior, 5'9" for Tracy, the ball carrier. Hit and push back. Forward progress, maybe a couple of yards for Tracy. Maybe 3, 2nd and 7 coming up.
Right, that was a nice play by number 14, Rogers there of Turlock. Now, the defensive line has been really stout and stingy the past few weeks. The defense has been really solid. Coach Peterson, being the defensive coordinator, takes a lot of pride in the defense.
Logan Fife, the QB, number 4, looking to the sidelines. Looks like he has 4 potential receivers, 1 single running back. 2nd and 7, looking left. Pretty rush. The pass complete, first down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Tracy. It's Jake Shrout. Must be the coach's son, Jake Shrout.
Jake Shrout, yeah. Nice 3-step drop there. Got the ball out quickly.
That was a nice play. Very well executed.
Now he's taken down out there by number 24, Cruz.
You see right here?
Yeah, 1 3-step and it goes.
Boom.
Slanting. Now Cruz there has got to wrap him up because Shrout's going to keep running if that happens again.
Shrout has some speed. 1st and 10 for Tracy. At the 37 in Turlock territory here in the first quarter. Joe Doubly Stadium in Turlock. Second man through. Great penetration by the defense of Turlock. That play took a long time to develop.
There's a defense again. That defensive line, 59 Masihi and number 5 Bullock. They're just dominant up front. And they're going to be in the backfield quite a bit tonight.
I guess they were trying to take away from the rush, but it didn't work that time for Tracy. 2nd down and about 13. You'll see this play again.
Yeah, there he comes there, 59 there once again. Masihi, he's having a great game already. The only 2 plays into the game there. He's got that cast on, but he's still playing hard.
Thomas Shav with the ball carrier, 23 with a loss. 5 to the outside. A nice run. And close to that 1st down.
Really nice perimeter play.
That's Sunika. No, wait a minute. It's Riley Ravina. I mentioned him prior to the game. Kind of a running back receiver. Right. 5'8", about 160, but very quick. Number 8.
Now, Fife does a really nice job getting out there, pitching the ball, giving it to a playmaker, and letting the guy run and make a play. Yeah. As you can see there, he pitches it there to number 8.
Nice.
And he's getting some solid block. I believe that's Shroud out front blocking.
Pick up that real estate, but a very short gain. 4th down coming up. Ravino, the ball carrier, number 8. Not really built for the inside runs, more for the outside.
No, it's going to bring
stacked up.
And bring up a fourth down here.
They'll go
you got
for it.
number 44 Jackson was in there making a play. He's
Yeah.
also a team captain.
So 4th and 2, and they'll go for it from the outside the 28-yard line in Turlock territory. 9:35 to play in the first quarter on NorCal Sports TV.
Now look for a hard count here. Maybe try to draw Turlock offsides.
Really quick snap. 5 thinks they have the first down. The quarterback for Tracy.
Can't really tell right now from the spot.
Yep, first down.
First down for
Tracy Bulldogs. So Tracy with a very good opening series here on the road at Turlock. And first down outside the 25 to see the play again, Carlos.
Yes, there it is.
Nice
right
quick
there.
opener, huh?
Yes, it was. Just straight dive there. They knew they had to get a couple yards, and they give the ball to the back, and he hits the center of the line.
They're hiking the ball quickly when they come to the line, Tracy. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Tracy. 5 looking right, now back left. Is that screen incomplete to the 20-yard line on the far side.
Right. They try to get the ball there to number 8 on the screen there.
Ravino, yeah.
Out there on the left hash.
Riley Ravino also plays some linebacker, and he's 5'8", 165, or 5'7", 165, so he's quick.
Well, they'll try to hand it to him or throw it to him. He's a playmaker for them.
Logan's about 6 feet 200, a good-sized quarterback.
Now,
Paisley, the quarterback for Turlock,
yeah, there he goes. He drops
6'3",
back.
200.
They're trying to get him the screen there. Line him out
to a
front.
5'8" guy, threw it a little bit high.
Yeah.
Nice loft out of the backfield and the hit. It was incomplete.
Yeah, there's a
On
big
the 10
hit
for
there.
Ravino.
Now, they tried
5
to-
just unloaded it, and they were in the right place at the right time till they're
Correct. They're trying to get the ball once again to number 8 for Tracy there. 5 threw them the ball. Then heck of a play by number 21, Frias.
Anthony Frias.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of Frias on the offensive side of the ball as well. He's the
Yeah, that's what the coach for Turlock told me prior to
Here we
the
go.
game.
We can see the pass out to number 8, and Frias just comes up and just lays some hat on the guy there.
He laid
So it's
back a
a third
little bit.
down.
He didn't want to get a personal foul. So 3rd and 10. 5 looking right. Sets up over the middle. Incomplete. Should have been caught. By number 3, Volsprecht. Blake Volsprecht.
That was a
6'1"
nice
receiver. He was hearing footsteps.
Yeah,
Would
maybe
have
he
had a first
did.
down. That pass was right there. Good
Yeah.
throw by 5.
5 put it right on the numbers there now. Something that we didn't mention early on, 5 is number 4 here, as you can see in the replay. Looks really good. He's a 3-year
Nice
starter
play.
at Tracy, and he is a commit to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Oh, yeah, good. Good school. That pass was right there.
Yes, it
Going
was.
to help out your quarterback. 4th down, 4th and 10 for Tracy. 5 looking right. Touch from the outside. Lofts it towards the end zone. There's a man open. Touchdown, Tracy. Trevor Pope, the guy that does so many things for Tracy. Kick returns, punt returns, receiver, can run from the back for number 1. Talked to a Turlock coach prior to the game, and I said that's the guy to look out for, and he beat the defense that time. Perfect throw by Logan, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful. You got a guy that has speed and has size about 6'2".
Here we go, as you can see it.
Nice protection.
Nice protection all day. Now Pope is just right in the back of the end zone there.
Beautiful.
Hauls it in for the touchdown. Pope as well. He's a commit to Oregon State, so you got 2 guys
good
making
school.
big plays there.
Gulachi, 4 for 6 field goals, trying the PAT for Tracy. Mike Gulachi. Holding will be Ravino, number 8. 6-0 Tracy over Turlock, at Turlock. Dogbone Bowl. So Tracy coming out firing here in the first quarter, looking very good from the outset. And you have to do that on the road. You want to get off to a very good start. PAT is up, and it's good, 7-0. And in favor of Tracy over hometown Turlock here on NorCal Sports TV. Broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by Turlock High School Quarterback Club. Benton Roberson CPAs. Come visit us at 2853 Gear Road, Suite A in Turlock. Also, Willie's Pizza and Wings. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. we'll have a Fit Pro Go player of the game eventually.
Now that first opening drive there for the Bulldogs went 10 plays, 60 yards. Took 3 minutes, 12 seconds off the clock, and it was a touchdown pass from Fife to Pope. Now, on that touchdown, Fife had a lot of time to throw the ball.
Yeah, he did.
That's uncharacteristic of the defensive line of the Bulldogs of Turlock.
5 to Pope for the TD, and the PAT 7-0 in favor of Tracy. Touchback, it'll be 1st and 10 for Turlock at their 20-yard line, moving right to left here in the first quarter. 8:51 to play. Joe Debley Stadium at Turlock. Nice evening for football. Mark and Carlos with you. Like you were talking about the fact that Logan did have plenty of time to throw most of the passing attempts, and he stepped up in the pocket very well.
He
delivered
did.
some excellent throws. One was dropped, but the last one was perfect. To Pope.
And well, let's see what Turlock does here to answer.
Turlock with the run-oriented game, the shotgun zone fly, according to Coach Peterson, that they use. We had trouble stopping Clayton Valley Charter last week, and Tracy had difficulty against Blue Hawk Colony. Both those teams were kind of physical running teams.
Yeah, very physical.
These teams won their first games, and they struggled against very strong programs. 2nd and 9 for Turlock. Pacelet quarterback, captain 6'3", 200. Up the middle, it could be a touchdown to the 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Frias, number 21, Turlock. Carlos talked about him being an outstanding offensive player. He made a very good defensive play right up the middle.
Yes.
And it looked like Tracy was not in good position on defense to make the stop. He was gone once he hit the 50-yard line.
You know what happens on a play like that? You got the big guys up front. You got 64 Balcom, 54 Johnson, 76 Baker, 56 Usri, 74 Akasi, who is also the snapper, I believe, here on the PAT. Those guys just do a heck of a job up front. Now, there's a guy in motion as well, and all that is window dressing. As you can see a guy coming in motion here. That's just to distract the people, and they just give the ball to Frias up the middle there, and he takes off and takes it to the house. We'll be seeing a lot of him this evening.
Excellent run by Frias and great blocking up front. They totally fooled the Tracy defense. 7-6. Go for the single point after touchdown. Looks like it's wide
Hit
right.
The right upright.
Yeah. Diego Angel missed that one. And 7-6 in favor of Tracy over Turlock. Here from Joe Debley Stadium, 8:10 to play in the first half. The Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club is proud of their players, from their academics to their leadership accomplishments to their on-field championships. We would like to thank our community's businesses, individuals, alumni, and families for all their financial support for all our football teams. Please join us at Latif's every Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. After every football game, you can hear from the players themselves, from all three teams and their coaches. Very good, Latif's. So 7-6 in favor of Tracy. Both teams striking very early, but Tracy, of course, hit the PAT and Turlock didn't. So
Right.
1 point could be, important in a game like this.
Definitely. Turlock impressively just went right down and scored right away. That only took 2 plays, 80 yards, took 38 seconds off the clock. So that was fast.
So a 1 point game in favor of Tracy, and Turlock. Diego kicking off, number 71 for the Turlock Bulldogs.
Now they came out and did that pooch kick early on. They did it quite a bit in the preseason. Here it goes again.
Maybe they'll do the
Oh, that's going to be a
catch right
penalty.
there.
Yeah.
It'll be a penalty against Turlock.
Yeah.
A
No.
lot of guys on special teams are not sure about that play because it's a kickoff and not a punt.
Right. Well, I mentioned on the first, the opening kickoff that it was a nice play by, I believe it was number 7 at the beginning, Pena, where you could fair catch a ball. Okay, it's not a problem. It's a live ball, but once you fair catch it, it's just like a punt. You got to stay away. You got that halo for the receiver, and you can't touch the guy. That's just not a good play there by Turlock.
So a flag should be against Turlock. 7-6 Tracy, 8:10 to play here in the first quarter on NorCal Sports TV. Mark and Carlos. Mark Heffernan, Carlos Franco. Good job on the interview with Coach Peterson.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I enjoyed talking to him. We've been going
Let there
back
be
and
light.
forth. Yeah, we've been going back and forth on the texts and phone and all, so it was nice to talk to him.
So Tracy benefits from that penalty against Turlock. 1st and 10 at the Turlock 48-yard line with the ball on the right hash mark for Logan Fife, number 4, and the Tracy Bulldogs. 1-point lead. Ravina, number 8, in the backfield. Keeper by Fife. And he barely dives back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming up. I thought he should have given the ball to Ravina, number 8. Looked like he could have gained 1 or 2 yards, but he kept it. And a great penetration by the Turlock defensive line.
Yes.
He was fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. And 2nd and 10 for Tracy, but they're going to show different looks.
You're going to see motion from both teams all night tonight. And like I said, it's window dressing. It just makes the play look different, and sometimes just the same play with different looks, different
Everett
formations.
Johnson, big guy in the middle for Turlock. I was watching, number 54. The pass incomplete on the right sidelines. That was good coverage by White, Darian White for Turlock.
Yeah, definitely. Really nice coverage.
And Jake Shrout. Tim, that would be Blake Volbrecht, the intended receiver, number 3 for Tracy on the right sideline. Couldn't play that any better.
Correct. Now, Coach Peterson likes to run a cover 4 here, and sometimes the cover 4 just turns into straight man. And when you got guys out here on an island, you got to have a good defender like number 17, White. That was a really nice play.
Got to have Carlos out there. One-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-one coverage.
Bring me back.
Mano-a-mano.
Yeah, my Al Bundy days right now.
Give them about 10 yards, the DBs, the receivers, at least on the left corner. And the other side, they're playing very close. Ravina, the ball carrier, dives forward for about 2 yards, and that's about it.
Yeah, and he was a nice play by number 14, Rogers. Rogers is filling in because number 9, Birch, got hurt. And so Rogers is going to
towards ACL, right?
Yes, he's going to make the most of all these opportunities that he's got going right now.
And Jaden Jackson helping out. 4th down.
Yeah, you can see the replay there. He's coming in.
4th
He gets some
and
help from
8.
44 as well, the captain.
Quick punt.
Quick
for
punt.
Logan Fife. Nobody back there.
No, that is
It will
a
go
great
into the
call
end
by
zone.
Coach Trout. See, Logan Fife is their punter as well as their quarterback. That was a great call.
That was the case in high school. The quarterbacks do so many things.
Yes.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for Turlock, 7-6 in favor of Tracy. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Benton Roberson CPA. So Turlock down by 1. 6:45 to play in the first quarter. And they have the ball about their 20-yard line. First down play gained about a yard. 2nd and 9 for Turlock. Like to see quarterback Paisley, Brock Paisley, open it up. Maybe not from this vantage point. He's only down by a point. They scored on that long run by Frias up the middle. Four-man defensive front for Tracy. Frias again off the right side and pushed back. Looked like he had an opening. They covered it up very well on defense. So 3rd down, 3rd and looks like 8 coming up for Turlock. They try to run to the right side with Frias.
Yeah, definitely. The Tracy defensive line is playing very well right now.
Yeah, they closed it up, closed the gap.
Definitely. It's going to be 3rd and about 8, I believe.
They want
7.
21 to burn them again. Yep, 3rd and 8 for
now
Turlock.
you got 3 receivers over here and a safety coming over a little bit late over here on the bottom of your screen.
Ball on the right hash mark for Paisley, looking to this.
He's looking to
new
this side
direction.
as well.
The pass is high and complete. Intended for Baldwin, holding Baldwin. He was open.
Yes, he was.
At the 30-yard line, he just overthrew him.
Now maybe there's a little confusion on the defense.
And Baldwin's
Tracy
6'3", so I had to throw it high to get over his head.
Yeah, no.
He had a very good target, wide open.
He had a
Paisley
safety
just,
coming out late.
overshot him.
He's got time. Plants his
Paisley's
feet.
6'3".
I think the ball just kind of sailed.
Sidearmed that a little bit.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a first down.
4th down for Turlock. They'll be punting from their own 10-yard line.
Now remember, we got Diego Angel punting here. He's not their punter. Birch is out, so.
Diego, number 71, who does the place kicking duties for Turlock. Got to be versatile. Not a bad punt. Doesn't get a lot of hang time, but it's caught. Yeah, about the 49-yard line in Turlock territory. Riley Ravino, number 8. Another guy does a lot, punt returner, running back, maybe slot man for Tracy.
Yeah, Ravino's definitely going to get the ball tonight.
7-6. First and 10 for the Tracy Bulldogs at the 49 in Turlock territory. 5:42 left in the first quarter on NorCal Sports TV. Nice evening here in Turlock, north of Merced, north of Fresno, north of Atwater. 11-5, number 4, the quarterback. On the keeper. Faked the pitch, went forward about 2 or 3 yards. Nice play by number 4. Faked that pitch to Ravina, number 8. Trying to see what the defense was going to give him.
Correct.
Got a few yards out of it. Nothing wrong with that.
No. Definitely.
2nd 7, it's a decent
all
game.
All positive. He kept it there, got behind number 72, Haston, and put his head down and picked up some yards. As you can see there. See, once he makes his decision, he's not going to pitch it. He gets north and south right away.
Rogers was on Regino, number 14. Regino again up the middle. Inside the 45 to about the 44-yard line of Turlock. So they come back this way. It'll be third down, third and about 5 for Tracy. At the 44 in Turlock territory, so they go left, come back right.
Right.
So mixing it up very well.
Now that play, as you can see here, that the handoff didn't look too smooth. He kind of had the handoff and had the ball pretty high.
Yeah, he didn't look at him.
5 hit him in the face with that. So.
Well, the problem is, we talked about Ravino's about 5'7", so you hold it out, it might be high for him. 5. Pass.
Oh, that's an interception.
It is picked off by number 24, Oscar Cruz.
He jumped that route.
Yeah.
We go back to I believe it was opening drive where he got beat on that play by Shroud, if you remember, on that slant route. And they went back to the same play, and he jumped the route. As you can see, the ball comes out clean. He just jumped that route there.
Yeah, he was right on the man. It probably shouldn't have been thrown. First down for Turlock. At thrown 36. Down by 1, 7-6 on NorCal Sports TV. Nice pick by Cruz. Played that perfectly. Brock Paisley at quarterback, 6'3", 200-pounder. Gives the ball off. It's a gain to about the 45-yard line.
That's a good-looking play there, like the little jet sweep there to number 2, Lynn. And he had some help out of the receiver. He had Pena blocking out there.
5'8", 160-pounder.
Yeah, he's
a great run of about 9 yards. 2nd and 1 for Turlock.
You'll see him coming in motion here. Give him the ball.
He's fast. He's quick. That was a great move.
Really nice, yeah. And you have the lineman getting downfield. Yeah. Look at number 51 still running down there.
So 2nd and 1 for the Turlock Bulldogs. Frias to the outside. Hit and drop for a loss. Boy, Tracy came up very quickly.
Yes.
Like, was that Jordan?
Yeah, number 8
Matson,
out there.
Number 6, and also number 8. That would be Ravino. 8 and 6, 2 smaller guys with great speed, pushed him back, and he lost maybe 1.5 yards.
So we got third down here. As you can see, Frias, he changed direction.
How quick they were.
Yeah, the play wasn't designed to go there. Now you got 42 in the backfield. 42.
You probably just want to go inside and get as far as you can.
Right.
Third, maybe 2.5. Pace looking right. And a pass overthrown and complete.
Oh, we got a penalty flag.
Done for Baldwin. Maybe he was held.
Could be some type of pass interference there.
The 6'3" receiver could not climb the ladder. Maybe he was held on the pass attempt. Well, he's against Tracy.
He's over there isolated as well as one-on-one over there. So
7-6 in favor of Turlock. Now Turlock down by 1, 3:16 to play in the first quarter. Tracy with the lead, and that penalty should be against the Tracy Bulldogs. As Turlock moves into Tracy territory. Have to take advantage of it. At the 41-yard line for the Bulldogs of Turlock. Receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. Man in motion. And he has the ball.
That's Lynn.
So Lynn to the 40, 35.
Yeah, that's going to come back.
Dalton Lynn, number 2.
We had
the flags down on the field at midfield.
Correct. We had the same play that Lynn was successful on, and I mentioned 7 Pena.
Holding against Turlock.
Yes, I mentioned him doing a good job, number 7 Pena. Now this time he got caught. He was holding there, so it's going to come back.
That's tough. You're moving the ball down the field, and you have a
no, you can see it here. You can see him running with the ball. Everything's good. Now Pena's being real aggressive there, but he just gets caught maybe a little bit too aggressive there and he gets a penalty.
I just let the guy go. Got a quick runner behind you. Just hold him up a little bit.
Pretty soon they'll run that play again, but they'll give it to Frias, and that window dressing again might fool someone.
First down 18 for Turlock from midfield. Paisley rolling to his right. Pass complete to Frias to the 45-40. Cuts inside 30 to the outside 20. Stays on his feet and down to the 11-yard line. Frias, 1st and 10. Turlock, wow.
Really nice screenplay called there.
Yeah, great screen. He does something with the ball once he catches it.
I think
a lot of yards after the catch, after the reception.
He had Baldwin downfield, number 10, making a great block, and not sure if it was 74 or 75, Lindquist or Cozy there. You'll see the lineman getting downfield.
Frias showing excellent speed and cutback ability.
Frias is playing defense tonight as well.
To the 11-yard line. Then again, a little cutback. Inside the 10-yard line for running to a Tracy Wall. Dalton Lynn, number 2 for Turlock. Dalton Lynn being used quite extensively here in the first quarter from Turlock.
Yeah, no, like I was saying earlier, he's shifty, but once he decides to get upfield, he gets upfield in a hurry.
Tamir Bullock coming in, number 5.
Now this is their, I call their big boy package here.
He's going to play fullback.
Yes.
You got Frias at tailback, so they're going with the I.
Tamir Bullock's a defensive lineman in the backfield.
That's Lynn.
We got a touchdown.
The goal line touchdown, Turlock.
Now, Tamir Bullock comes in. They go right behind him. He throws a nice block. Also, all the big guys up front, of course. You got Cozy, Usry, Baker, Johnson, and Balcom up there. They're all coached.
Come inside and cut to the outside, cut to the right.
Yeah, here we go. We see it on film here. The linemen get a nice surge. There's the lead block by number 5. And up top there, you can see number 7, Pena. You know, he redeemed himself there. He got a penalty early on, and right now he made a great block. They're going for 2.
Anthony Frias, number 21, with a touchdown. Paisley rolling to his right into the end zone, popped up into the air, knocked down, incomplete. So a 2-point conversion does not work. But Turlock has 12 and Tracy 7 with 1:50 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was
a couple of touchdowns for Frias, one from long range, and this is the short one of about 11 yards with a block and a Bullock up front. Have you been to Willie's yet? Willie's Pizza and Wings, located just east of Turlock High School. From our tasty pizzas with dough made daily to our awesome wings, 10 beers on tap, big screen TVs, and our old school arcade, we have a little something for everyone. So drop in for a slice, lunch, or bring the family for dinner. And since sometimes the best place to hang out is a couch, Willie's delivers too. Willie's Pizza and Wings here in Turlock, very close to Turlock High School here in Turlock, California. And the Bulldogs of Turlock have 12, Tracy Bulldogs 7. Dog Bone Bowl.
Now we got Diego Angel kicking off here, and we'll see if he does that little pooch kick again.
Maybe he should just line drive it so they don't get caught with a penalty on a fair catch on the kickoff. Diego, the same type.
Fair catch.
Fair catch at the 34, 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Tracy in their own territory.
Right,
Tracy Bulldogs.
That prior drive took 6 plays, 64 yards. It was capped off by a 9-yard run by Frias. His second of the night, and it took 1:49 off the clock.
So Frias has been a man offensively tonight for Turlock. He'll probably go to different people, though.
Yes, no, he's on the field right now, too, so you got to think about him as far as conditioning.
Do they have a lot of depth on their team?
They got 12 guys on the field right now. Frias is not supposed to be out there. A little bit of miscommunication.
Oops.
So that's kind of what we're talking about right now. They're trying to keep him fresh, and they got to get the rotation down because Birch is out. Birch being hurt, number 14, Rogers is in. So Frias is going kind of back and forth. They want to give him a breather. So you have 12 men on the field. It's
12 men on illegal substitution.
So they'll take Frias out. And to answer your question earlier, that they do have another running back that to open the season, Josiah Gonzalez has scored 2 touchdowns.
A couple of touchdowns.
Yeah, number 22. So we'll see him later on this season.
I want to see him in the game.
Definitely.
A 1st down, 1st and 5 for Tracy at their own 40-yard line. Looking 5. Pressure, goes
he's in
down,
trouble.
sack time.
There he is.
Yep,
Number 59.
talk about him.
I believe that was 59.
Masihi,
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Yes.
6'1", 225-pounder, number 59
Yeah,
right there on the
and
screen.
There he is, and with one hand. Now the defensive
tough.
linemen, they're very well coached. They got the club move, they got the swim move, they got everything in their repertoire. They're coached by Coach Mike Scaria, and they do a really good job.
Masihi applying pressure like Aaron Donald. Second down, more than 10 for Tracy. At the 33, pitch back. Look at the defense fly to the football.
Yeah. 44
Ravina,
Jackson.
the ball carrier. Jackson making the tackle, as Carlos said. Rogers there. Third down. Third down and a long 8 for Tracy. Under a minute to play here in the
Here's
first quarter.
the play that's going on here.
Nowhere to go.
You see Jackson makes that play there. Now brings up a third down, and 22 Stroop came back in. So we got 3 receivers here to the bottom of your screen. 10's formation,
Will Logan
no
throw
tight
the
end.
ball?
Oh, we got a penalty.
Might be a delay of game.
Oh,
What did I
offside.
say? Encroachment against Turlock. That will cost them 5 yards. So they're providing a gift for Tracy. The 3rd and 4, which is a lot easier than 3rd and 9.
Right, so we'll get a
From inside the
different-
41-yard line in
different play
Tracy
call.
territory, 3rd and 4 for the Tracy Bulldogs. They're down 12-7.
no,
Now where the Turlock Bulldogs pulled off sides.
that's
Yep.
2 in a row.
Encroachment against Turlock. It should be a first down for Tracy.
Now that's extremely uncharacteristic of a
Well,
Turlock
Tracy
High
got
School
a break, yeah.
football team. Extremely uncharacteristic. So they give him a first down here.
Yeah, 5 plus 5. They're going to let the clock run out here in the first quarter. Turlock 12, Tracy 7 on NorCal Sports TV after 1 quarter. And this broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. And meeting rooms on demand. New location now open in downtown Sonora. At NorCal Summer Basketball Camp, overnight week-long basketball camp for boys and girls, coming summer 2020 to Sonora, California. Plus, we have Benton Roberson CPAs. Come visit us at 2853 Gear Road, Suite A in Turlock, and the Turlock High School Quarterback Club. So
Now,
we'll begin the second quarter, Carlos. 12-7 game in favor of Turlock over Tracy.
right, I was mentioning the 2 penalties there. Turlock has 5 penalties for 39 yards so far.
5, flushed out of the pocket. Now comes back to his right. Touch from behind. That's our guy, 59.
He's all over the place already there, 59 Mashihi.
Sihi applying the pressure. Logue did not see him from behind, and that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah,
It's
no.
better than a sack.
He's not hard to find, one, because he's got that cast on. As you can see him here, just bull rushing the guy, and he throws that rip move there. And see, he keeps going after the ball.
Got
there.
by his man very quickly with Sihi.
Yeah, but he gives a lot of effort there. He
Yeah.
ran past the quarterback. He didn't give up on the play. He kept
I don't think
chasing the
Logan
ball.
will expect him to be that quickly behind him, that close to him. Second down and 10 for Tracy at their own 45. Logan looking right. Sets up in the pocket in the pass. Incomplete thrown behind. Number 1, Trevor Pope, his top receiver. And kick returner, punt returner. And number 2 runner for Tracy.
Right, we have Bullock.
Great
here.
coverage by Turlock, though, on the far side.
Now, Bullock's helmet came off, so by rule, he's got to come out for a play. Number 5 for Turlock. So it's going to be third down here.
3rd and 10 for Tracy. At their own 46-yard lines. They move right to left here in the second quarter on NorCal Sports TV. 12-7 in favor of Turlock over Tracy. Dog Bowl game. My sister has a Nikita. He's about 125 pounds. He loves dog bones. Huge dog bones. 5 looking right. And over the middle. Here comes the pressure. Tries to step up.
Oh.
Tackle from behind. He gains about 2 or 3 yards, but no more than that.
That was number 31, Galvan, and also number 51, Jordan. So
Mason Jordan, yeah.
Galvan and Jordan there, that's an effort play.
You're not giving up on defense.
Correct. They just kept coming after the ball carrier there, the quarterback, 5, and those are called effort plays.
4th and 7 for Tracy. Now, Carlos, do you think they'll go for it here in this situation?
Let's just take a look at the replay here. 5 buying some time with his legs there.
Logan did a good job, actually, to gain some yards.
Yeah, here they go.
Well, remember, he
punted before. He did it again.
Too, yeah. On 4th and 7. Nobody back there in punt formation for Turlock.
Well, they're not going to put anybody back there because
it's down inside the 25-yard line.
He calls that the way he does. He takes the safety out of the middle of the field, so there's no returner there. So if they send somebody back there, what Fife's going to do, being the quarterback, he's just going to throw the ball to whoever is not covered. So they have to come up and play on the receivers, and by doing that, there's no one back there playing safety or center field. Now, the stats for the first quarter was Tracy's, that's 51 yards passing, 13 rushing, and total 64. And Turlock has 39 passing, 101 rushing yards in the first quarter.
Turlock had that long run by Frias for the first touchdown. Paisley's pass complete. The 45 and down, first down for Turlock.
That's 85 Cruz.
Good job.
The really nice play. Now, I guess he's going to try to make up for the 2-point conversion that he dropped. That 2-point conversion hit him in the face earlier, and I think that kind of made him angry. He's like, I got to make up for that. And Paisley throws a nice pass, hits him in stride. And
that was
a big play.
Cruz.
You can see that, the fake to Lynn, rolls out, plants his feet. Paisley hits him in stride.
Throws those passes all the time in practice prior to the game.
We got double deuce in the game here.
That was almost dropped.
Josiah Gonzalez scaring everybody right now.
Josiah into the game, had a couple of touchdowns in one game this year. Josiah Gonzalez.
Yes.
Number 22, 2 touchdowns against Freedom. 5'11", 170-pounder. Almost lost the football, but regained control.
He did.
He's quick.
Yes, no, definitely. He did a good job against Freedom. The running back coach is Coach Mike Susan. I'm sure one thing he stresses is protect that ball.
Ball security. It's 2nd and 3. Paisley, near side.
Pump double move. He's open.
Man is open. Incomplete. Overthrew him. Holden Baldwin, number 10, the intended receiver for Paisley. Incomplete. Brock threw it too far.
Man, really nice route by number 10, Baldwin. Had the corner fooled there in the pump fake. He was open. He just missed him.
Paisley has a very strong arm, but he throws everything so easily.
He does. You'll see the replay here. Watch this. Gets the fake right there. Boom. And then he just lets it fly. He's got good protection. That's one he wishes he had back.
He had a defender beat by 10 yards. 3rd and 3 for Turlock. Paisley looking to the sidelines. Fakes Gonzalez. A pass. Was it caught?
I don't know.
He juggled. He thinks he has it. They say incomplete.
The referee.
Maybe it touched the ground. If we have a chance to look out on the replay.
Tough angle for us
Very good juggling act by Baldwin. The pass was extended in front of him. Yeah, the ball hit the turf.
It's one nice fake there. He gets the ball out. Paisley gets the ball out to him, and regardless,
I think the ball hit down for he eventually
should have caught that ball.
And the official had a great
4th down. They're going to go for it here.
Gonzalez cuts back. First down to the 40 and dives to about the 37-yard line. Josiah Gonzalez, quick as a cat out of the backfield.
Yeah, definitely picks up that first down. He saw where the marker was. Yeah, 54 Johnson out there.
Those 170-pounders.
Yeah, Johnson pulled to his left there.
That's what I was in high school.
Watch him come out there at 54. Bam, take his guy to the ground.
Last 7-8 yards.
Nice play.
Extremely quick. 1st and 10 for Turlock. That's a quarterback keeper. Nice fake by Brock Paisley, number 16. And he just follows his blockers inside the 35-yard line. So Turlock moving the ball fairly well against Tracy. Paisley, number 16. 9-10 to play in the first half. 12-7 Turlock over Tracy. To play again.
Yeah, Paisley decides to keep it there.
That was a good fake.
Gets upfield, definitely. Now he's going there up the middle there, the center.
2nd and 7.
76 Baker.
Paisley stepping up.
Oh, he's hit
Pressure
there.
from the backside. He was hit from behind. The pass incomplete. Intended for number 7, McGill. Pena.
Yeah, that was.
He was hit. And that's why the ball was short.
56 for Tracy Pereira.
That came from the back.
He got around the back there. Yeah, he ran the loop, as they say.
And he got the arm a long ways back when he unloads the ball, the quarterback.
You'll see here Pereira at the top of your screen working against number 52. Goes around, he hits the ball. Yeah, he's got a long windup.
Yes. And you can hit it low. Guy would come try to hit his arm.
Yeah, nice play.
3rd down and 6. It was a good defensive play for the Tracy Bulldogs. Man in motion. Paisley rolling to his right, looking left. Over the middle, and a pass. Incomplete. Baldwin tried to climb the ladder. Good defensive play by Tracy.
That was. Definitely a nice play.
Dominic Sunica, number 7.
Now, Paisley had a lot of time
to
to
give
throw
up
that
about
ball.
4 inches, but he got up in there very well, the DB, number 7 for Tracy. And a pass
You'll see the play here. Paisley goes back. He's got a lot of time there, and he finds 10 Baldwin. That's his favorite receiver to go to. That's just man-on-man there. Well, what you want to call like a 50-50.
That's about a 5'8" or 5'9" guy and a 6'3" dude, and 5'8" guy won the battle.
Well,
he's very aggressive.
He's going to throw it to him every time, in that situation, because he does have the height advantage.
Remember, he missed him moments ago on that pump fake. Early in the game, Baldwin, they had a personal foul on him as he tried to jump up in the air. They were holding him, so they're looking for number 10 quite a bit.
Well, he's down here
at the target.
He's down here at the bottom of your screen, all by himself.
Got a big size advantage on the DB.
Yeah, he's got a big size advantage on number 6, Matson for Tracy.
I'm not sure Matson's 5'10". They list him at 5'10", but
not sure.
It looks like he at least has 6 inches, and that's a big advantage.
Well, the defensive backs of Tracy right now are looking over to the sideline a little bit there, and they're seeing where that first down marker is. It's 4th down. They know they got to go so far, so they're going to try to protect where that first down marker is.
They have to get to the 25-yard line in Tracy territory, Turlock. 4th down and 6. The Bulldogs of Turlock. 12-7 Turlock. Brock Paisley, number 16, a quarterback. Looking to his right. Lost the high ball. 1-on-1 coverage. Up in the air. He's got it!
Touchdown.
Should be a touchdown. Turlock.
Really nice play.
Holden Baldwin. Paisley to Baldwin, number 16 to number 10. Lofted high into the air. Use that 6-inch height advantage and come down with it.
Now here it is on the replay. We talked about Matson down there covering Baldwin, and Baldwin had the size advantage there. And sure enough, Coach dialed it up, and that's the play that was called, what we were talking about up here. Man-to-man, and he catches that nice ball thrown by Mr. Paisley there. Touchdown.
That's a tough play from Matson, though. You put him one-on-one with a guy like that. And great pass by Paisley as he throws it away from the DB. And almost impossible to cover when a guy's good and he has 6 inches on you on a play like that. A fade.
Right.
Perfectly thrown pass. Touchdown. PAT by Diego is up, and it's good. 19-7 in favor of Turlock. 8:42 left in the first half on NorCal Sports TV.
Something I want to say about that touchdown. It had really good protection, and also the call by Coach Zipser. He didn't opt to go for the first down. He said, we're going to go for the touchdown.
The Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club is proud of their players, from their academics to their leadership accomplishments to their on-field championships. We would like to thank our community's businesses, individuals, alumni, and families for all their financial support for all our football teams. Please join us at Latifa every Saturday morning at 8 after every football game. You're going to hear from the players themselves, from all 3 teams, and their coaches. Latifa's every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. So they will be there Saturday, which is not tomorrow since it's a Thursday night game. So my week is all kind of messed up, but not for Turlock.
Thursday night game, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but Turlock's doing a good job. Trace came out rolling early, but Turlock has dominated since the outset, and now it's 18-7 Turlock Bulldogs over the Tracy Bulldogs. And Paisley is getting heated up, the quarterback for Turlock. Of course, they have the running game also and the blocking, so the whole team is kind of getting their act together in this game. And the kickoff. Great special teams by Turlock.
Yes, number 34, Cruz. He's the gunner down here at the bottom of your screen, and he runs down there and makes a really nice tackle, form tackle on the return.
Tommy Chavez, 23, the return man for Tracy. He barely got back to the 15-yard line.
You'll see Cruz coming in here. That was a great play by him, really nice. Now that touchdown drive for Turlock took 10 plays, went 75 yards, 32-yard touchdown pass from Paisley to Baldwin, and it took 2 minutes, 26 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, they're scoring quickly.
Yes.
Not often.
Let's see what Tracy does, see if they answer.
3 touchdowns in the game for Turlock at the 15-yard line. Outside run across the 20-yard line to the 22 for Tracy.
Nice open field tackle there by number 4, Gilbert.
Gilbert with a stop for Turlock. Got to get the ball to number 1, Trevor Pope. You have that lone touchdown score for Tracy on the throw by Logan Fife.
You'll see here's a straight handoff here. Out in space there is number 4.
Ravino
makes a nice play.
Number 8.
Number 8. Yeah,
Ravino, the ball carrier.
And Ravino's a playmaker. He's going to get the ball quite a bit tonight.
Riley and Pope are the key guys for Tracy. Quick opener. Could possibly be a first down for Tracy across the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they got the first down.
They were hoping that it might go for more yardage on a quick pop like the one by Frias did for Turlock early in the game.
Yeah, you'll see the replay here. He gives it to guy back there in the middle.
Again.
Yep.
Number 8.
Number 59
runs
again.
The middle quite a bit for a guy that's only 160. He's tough. Ravino, 5'8", maybe 160. Logan Fife, number 4, quarterback, looking near side. Lost it, incomplete, double coverage at midfield. And that was the return man, the intended receiver, number 23, Tommy Chavez for Tracy. A good coverage.
Yeah, definitely.
Lock on D.
Well, he got behind Rogers there. You'll see on the replay here. Fife's trying to get him the ball. And he gets behind 14, Rogers, and he did have a little bit of help from Cruz coming over the top there.
Yeah, 24. Oscar Cruz. Cruz says, I'm not sleeping on this play.
No, definitely.
Second down and 10 for Tracy. At 7:22 to play in the first half. 19-7 Turlock over Tracy. Fife looking right. Pressure from the backside. And a pass thrown out of bounds.
Yeah, that was intended for number 1.
Gus was applying the pressure.
Pope.
Big number 5'9".
Now, I was wondering when we would mention his name again. Pope, number 1.
He came from the backside against Fife, and Logan really had to unload that quickly. He could feel him from the backside.
Yeah, 59.
So he may have a bad arm. He's done a good job tonight. Yeah, they were coming at the quarterback pretty good.
Now, we mentioned earlier in the pregame as well that their defensive line, the defense has been stout, and their defensive line has just been really, really solid the past 2 weeks and as well tonight.
Very, very aggressive.
Very.
3rd and 10 for Tracy. At on 25. Logan looking to the left. Flush out of the pocket. Going right. Pushed out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be 4th down for Tracy. Excellent defense by Turlock.
Yes.
Everybody was covered downfield. Linebackers going right to left. Stringing the play out. Do not let the quarterback get loose.
No, that was like we call it like a coverage sack. You know, it was really good coverage, as you could see. Fife, he doesn't have anywhere to throw the ball, so he tries to make a play there with his legs. 31, Galvan comes off the coverage here after he sees that the quarterback crosses line of scrimmage.
Good job by Rodrigo, a senior for Turlock, Galvan. And kind of stayed in his zone, stayed in his area.
He did, and once the quarterback crossed the line of scrimmage, he becomes a runner and he can't throw the ball.
4th and 6. Logan punts it. Gets a Tracy roll to the 37 in Turlock territory. Turlock Bulldogs 19, Tracy 7. 7:02 to play in the first half on NorCal Sports TV. This broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by Turlock High School Quarterback Club. And by Benton, Roberson CPAs. Come visit us at 2853 Gear Road, Suite A in Turlock. And by Willie's Pizza and Wings. 1st and 10, Turlock. Paisley looking back to his left, steps up. Long down the left sidelines. The man is open.
Ooh.
He's got it. First down, Frias, number 21. Running back, receiver. Man, doing it all, number 2-1 for Turlock. Great throw by Paisley.
You forgot he's playing linebacker tonight as well.
Wow.
We'll see the replay here. You see Frias, he comes out of the backfield, runs what we call a wheel route. He just gets down the sideline there. Paisley winds it up and throws it out to him. He had really good protection as well. And he makes a heck of a catch there.
Very good athlete.
Now, Frias in the pregame where I was down on the field, he's a lot bigger than he looks. He plays a lot bigger than he looks as well.
He's listed at 5'10", 205, so he's built very well.
Definitely.
Pace is having plenty of time to throw. That's the key tonight because he's unlocked a few that are 40, 50 yards. He's stepping up in the pocket and not facing a lot of pressure, so the offensive line is doing a great job to allow those plays to develop, and that's the key.
Correct.
We know he has the deep arm and everything, but he's had plenty of time to operate and execute these variety of plays. 1st and 15 for Turlock. Inside the 30 in Tracy territory. Paisley, 16 at quarterback. Keeper, Brock Paisley. Look at him drive inside the 20-yard line. He's 6'3", about 200, 205. And he has some size. You have to hit him. Bring him down. John Palmer, 55 with a stop for Tracy. But
well, that play he decided to keep it. He got as many yards as he could. You'll see here, faked it Frias. You got Lynn coming in motion. Again, the window dressing I spoke about. And he just decides to keep it, goes upfield, gets what he can.
Good job, get another 2 yards, going to drag the defender. 2nd down and 11. Little fake. At the ball given to Dalton Lynn, number 2. Lynn gets up to about the 15 and he's pushed back. So we'll see about the forward progress for number 2, Dalton Lynn.
Now, I'm not sure what happened there because from up here in the booth, we got sometimes limited sight here, but it looked like there was a really big hole there. It must have closed. We'll see right now in the replay. Orange was
closed quickly.
56, 54. As you can see, there's a...
Very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, we got a guy coming off the block there, number 55.
3rd down and 8 for Turlock. They are definitely in 2-down territory. 5 minutes plus to play in the first half. They had 19-7. Brock Paisley rolling to his right, looking towards the end zone.
He's going to
run it to the 15, to the 10. Woo! Touchdown, Turlock. Brock Paisley, quarterback, showing some physicality.
Definitely.
Unlike Jared Goff shows.
That was one heck of a play by Brock Paisley right there.
He didn't veer away from the defensive player.
No,
he ran right over him, threw him.
We'll see right now in the replay now. It's a rollout. He's rolling out to his right. He's got his lineman out in front of him, and here he decides to run the ball. And he just puts his head down and runs right into number 8, Ravino, and just takes him into the end zone.
Not a good idea in the NFL, but you can get by with it in high school when you're 200 and DBs, maybe 170. Diego's kick is up and it's good. Wow, great play by Brock Paisley. It's like a highlight run.
That was
like
really
a stud
nice.
that time. 26-7 in favor of Turlock with 4:51 to play in the second quarter. And Paisley have an overall outstanding game here in game number 3 for the Turlock Bulldogs.
You'll see the replay here once again. Paisley rolling to his right. Decides to, he had a couple guys open maybe there, but he decides, I'm going to run this thing in. And once he made up his mind, he said, hey, I'm taking whoever in with me.
Paisley.
Who said quarterbacks can't be aggressive, right?
Oh, they can be. Just at the higher level, they have to be smart. And in the NFL, you don't want to try that too often. But in high school, he's bigger than DB, so it's fine. No, something clicked in his mind when he got to the 10-yard line. Instead of trying to slice past the guy, so I always go over him. I think the defense player was fooled. He was bracing himself. They show that on film to the DB over and over again. It's not going to be too funny.
No, he's going to get
knocked on your rear like that, but that's football.
Got a fair catch call again.
Fair catch, and Turlock's just allowing them to catch the ball.
Now, that last drive, that touchdown drive for Turlock was 4 plays, 63 yards. Paisley had a 17-yard run punishing 17-yard touchdown run. Took a minute 55 off the clock.
Yeah, that was punishing. And Paisley set that one up with a long pass play to Frias. So Frias had a long touchdown run, the short one. And Paisley's doing his thing, great pass. Rolls away from trouble that time, showing some speed.
Yeah, he's making it work with his legs and his arm.
A lot of guys are contributing. I'll tell you one thing, the offensive line for Turlock's doing a great job. They are giving him time to operate back there, and that's where it all starts. So the big guys up front are doing a fantastic job on offense and defense. Trace with the ball across their 30-yard line, 1st and 10, down 26-7. 26 consecutive points for Turlock, by the way. Look at that defense.
Really nice play.
That pitch took a long time to develop.
Now, what happened prior to Frias is playing out there, he came down into the box, and what happened was Fife
Jaden Jackson, man.
Yeah, he decided to audible out of that play. So what happened there was when Frias went back out, Fife had already audibled, and then Jackson came through to help finish him off with Frias.
He definitely finished him off. 2nd down and 15 for Tracy. And they're taking their time with 4:45 left.
Here you'll see the play again. Prior to Frias came down in the box, he audibled, pitches it out, and then Frias comes back up with
Jackson and Frias.
Yeah, definitely.
Fife pass to the near side. Knocked away incomplete. Threw it behind his intended receiver, Ravina, but great coverage by Turlock.
Yeah, that was number 32.
The guys are back there, weren't they?
Montgomery for Turlock.
Yeah. Tyron Montgomery, a senior 5'10", 160. He had some friends in the DB not allowing the receivers to get past them.
Right.
So, excellent job.
Now, Fife has some time to throw there. You got some vertical routes going here.
Pass the throw on the wrong side of Regino.
Yeah, that was textbook coverage there. Looked like cover 4 there looked really good.
Allowing to get beat.
So we got
talked about
down.
Frias being so great on both sides. We're looking at Jackson on defense. And, of course, our buddy, number 59, has been awesome. Masihi makes some plays. Pass complete. The 38-yard line. It is completion. The ground cannot cause a fumble. The completion to number 2, Jake
That was
Schrout.
number 32, Montgomery, again, making a nice play.
Schrout with a reception for Tracy.
Well, see, Montgomery knows where the first down marker is here, so he just rallies to the ball there. He runs to the ball, tackles the guy. You'll see here, comes up, tackles him.
Yeah, very good tackle.
Yeah. So they're still short of the first down, obviously.
They're
going to go for it here, or they're going to punt.
4th and 6. And Logan's going to punt it for Tracy. Downs by number 2, Jake Schrout. So the punt by number 4, Logan Fife, the quarterback, punter, etc.
Number 2, Schrout got downfield way too easy. And what I'm saying is it's possible that Fife's not. He's going to fake that he's punting.
This broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by Turlock High School Quarterback Club. Ben Roberson CPAs. Come visit us at 2853 Gear Road, Suite A in Turlock. Willie's Pizza and Wings. The Turlock dominating at this point, at this juncture, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Turlock across their own 30-yard line. Here's some whistles. False start against Turlock. They've done a good job as far as not committing too many mistakes today, penalties, things like that. They've been sharp. 3:58 to play in the first half. 26-7 Turlock, and they've scored 26 unanswered points.
Both teams still have all 3 timeouts as well.
Paisley's had a great first half. Quarterback, number 16, gives the ball off. It's taken across the 30-yard line.
That's Josiah.
Yeah, Josiah. So he's getting the bulk of the runs over the past 2 series. Yeah. They can utilize different guys.
Definitely. He's running there behind number 74, Kosi, and 56.
Got to keep Frias, give him a little bit of a breather here and there. Because he can run patterns and plays defense and the whole thing. Lend the ball carry number 2.
Oh, he breaks that tackle.
He breaks it. Midfield 50 to 45. Look at the speed. Great straight arm to the 20. Finally pushed out of bounds. Dalton Lynn, 5'8", 160 pounds. What a strong straight arm he has. Get out of my way.
Definitely nice run. We got someone injured down there on the field there. You'll see Lynn take the handoff.
That's
he
a
goes
Turlock player, too.
up the field there. He's just breaking tackles. He just is not going to go down. And you'll see here.
Look what he changed the ball to his right arm. That was great. So he used his left, the straight arm. Tough guy.
Yeah, definitely. And then you got some Bulldogs running into the screen there, 22, 10, and
Bulldogs
56.
is down at the 34-yard line to our left. Turlock player. Exceptional run. They kind of lost him in that pile-up about 5 yards downfield. He kept on running. It looked like the defense might be kind of stopped for a while there. This broadcast of Turlock football brought to you by American Asphalt, taking care of business. And Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. And Meeting Rooms on Demand. New location now open in downtown Sonora. Okay, NorCal Summer Basketball Camp. Overnight week-long basketball camp for boys and girls coming the summer of 2020 in Sonora, California. Thank you so much for sponsoring Bulldog football and NorCal sports. Number 75 is Caden Lindquist for Turlock. Senior, 5'10", 215. Checking up. Walks off the field on his own power. Caden, a little groggy. Now check that. It wasn't 75, it's number 76, and that'd be Joe Baker. Joe Baker, 6 feet, 255. Baker, 76. Thought he was kind of big for 215. So Joe Baker being attended to on the sidelines with 3 minutes plus to play in the first half, and 26-7 Turlock over Tracy.
Got a timeout called here. Well,
Here we go, Carlos.
Yep, he just goes up the middle here. It's pretty much the same play that they were successful
Dalton.
on earlier.
Look at him. Lynn. He keeps those feet moving.
He does.
And he's able to gain a yard or 2 yards here and there.
We were talking about him earlier as he comes in motion. We were talking about how once he decides to get upfield, he does it quickly. He does it in a hurry.
The kid doesn't quit. Ben Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Benton Roberson CPAs. And the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club is proud of their players, from their academics to their leadership accomplishments to their on-field championships. We'd like to thank our community's businesses, individuals, alumni, and families for all their financial support for all our football teams. Please join us at Latifah's every Saturday morning at 8. After every football game, you can hear from the players themselves, from all 3 teams and their coaches. It happens Saturday, Latifah's, 8 a.m. Not tomorrow, but Saturday. Paisley, the Frias, tries to break to the outside and hit undropped at the 17-yard line. Latifah is a great place to go and hear from players from all teams. Frosts off JV and varsity here at Turlock on Saturdays. So 3rd down 11 for Turlock.
We'll see Turlock comes out here with 85 there at tight end Cruz. They haven't used that formation too much tonight. They come out in the running formation. Got number 5 back in there also. So we got Bullock.
I thought Frias could have cut up field and maybe gained a yard or 2. He decided to go to the outside.
So they
biggie.
They got their big boy package here.
Pays going to his right, heavy pressure. Fires it to the end zone, knocked away incomplete.
That was intended for, was that Cruz, 85.
Jordan Matson, good play on defense. Matson for Tracy at the goal line.
Yeah, really nice play by him.
He had to give up a little bit of size.
Now,
David Cruz.
You'll see the play here. Once again, they're in that goal line type formation, their big boy package. You got Bullock there at fullback, trying to get the ball to Cruz once again there, the tight end.
Yeah.
So he just runs a route, an over route, we'll call it.
Very good
behind
coverage.
The linebackers.
DB was inside position, so excellent coverage by him.
Now we got Diego Angel in, and it looks like they're missing a
32-yarder, Diego Angel. Trying a 32-yarder from the 22-yard line. 32-yard field goal for Diego. Snap is down. Plenty of distance. It's good. Diego Angel.
You know what? They made that field goal, but they only had 10 guys on the field.
Hey. You have a guy who can kick, it doesn't make a difference. I guess.
They were calling for someone. And no one went out
29-7
there.
in favor of Turlock. Wow. Have you been to Willie's yet? Willie's Pizza and Wings are located just east of Turlock High School. From our tasty pizzas with dough made daily to our awesome wings, big screen TVs, and our old school arcade, we have a little something for everyone. So drop in for a slice of lunch or bring the family for dinner. And since sometimes the best place to hang out is the couch, Willie's delivers too. Willie's Pizza and Wings. I see football, pizza, soft drink, and a cap.
Yeah, on that last drive, Turlock, Lynn had a 55-yard run. You know, he's running really tough.
Yeah, he is. And a great straight arm.
Yes.
The last portion of that run. You know, a lot of different guys that contribute for Turlock. They have more guys that make plays than Tracy so far in the first half. And very good coverage. Shrout, the return man number 2 for Tracy. He cannot go anywhere past the 20-yard line. And very good special teams play by Turlock, staying in their lanes and making hard hits.
Yeah, definitely. Very well coached.
They are.
Very disciplined when they run down. They have landmarks, and they're running down.
Look at those guys.
There you go. As you can see, is that 45? I don't think we have a 45 on our roster.
Like 4 guys converging on the tackle.
Yeah.
He was not going anywhere.
Nice play by 45.
He hit a return man hard one time. He'll think about coming that way again. I know. I used to return a few kickoffs. Didn't like to go up the middle. 2:17 to play in the first half. Turlock 29, Tracy 7.
They got their 3 timeouts remaining. Tracy does.
Oh. Bad snap. Logan Fife recovers it. Runs to the 20-yard line. Straight arm goes out of bounds at the 21.
Now, Bullock shows his athleticism on that play. He's a defensive lineman, so he gets
How
up.
about Galvan applying some pressure, number 31.
Definitely.
For Turlock. Yeah, Logan feels like he's playing against about 15 guys.
You watch Bullock here. Gets upfield, stops, turns, and then chases.
Yeah, Logan's just running for his life. I mean, they're dominating Tracy up front. He barely has time to throw, and a lot of it's done in the trenches. So he feels like he's facing more than just 11 players. It was good at the beginning, but it's gotten worse for his team. And the Fife.
Oh,
tries
nice.
a screen, knocked away, incomplete.
Knocked away.
Wow.
I believe that was number 20.
The backfield, man.
I think that was Green. Green.
Number
28. Number 28, I believe.
Yeah. Devin Bradley.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, defensive lineman there.
210-pounder, 6 foot, 210.
Here you'll see him getting upfield. They're taught, get upfield. It's a screen play. Put your hands up. If you can't make the play, put your hands up. Bat the ball or at least obstruct the quarterback's view there.
Carlos, they were getting off the ball so quickly on defense, Turlock.
They are.
In fact, number 14 for Turlock, Rogers was kind of pushing to the quarterback.
Now, right now, you're a defensive lineman for Turlock. You know it's third down. They're going to try to throw the ball here, So they're going to get a pass rush going.
3rd and 9. Logan Fife, number 4, looking over the defense. Probably delay of game. Delay of game against Tracy. Yeah, they're not sure what to do against that Turlock defense. They're actually trying to run out the clock, but it's still too late to play here in the second quarter. They're down 29-7, and now it's 3rd and about 14. So watch out for those bugs in the press box.
Definitely.
So not too many things going right for Tracy right now. Had a good start, but it's been going the other direction. Logan Fife, he has 4 possible receivers. 2 to the far side. Got to get the ball to number 1, Trevor Pope, if you can. Look in that direction. Just screen over the middle. Complete. The 25, 27, 30-yard line. Just shy of the first down.
They're going to maybe be short. Once again, a nice play by Bullock. If you watch, he's showing his athleticism.
Yes.
On those last plays. I mean, he gets upfield. Obviously, he puts the brakes on. He turns and he tracks down the ball carrier. You'll see him. He's not on your screen right now, but then, bam, there he is. Look how fast he is.
Yeah, he is.
Big guy.
Catch-up speed. Tamir Bullock, number 5.
He's a player.
I think there's 4 or 5 players from Turlock on the Modesto JC team this year. I think we have 4 or 5 currently playing in college, too. Beyond that, Division I or Division II. 4th down and 2.
Timeout,
He's trying
Tracy.
to draw Turlock offsides. Timeout, Tracy.
So.
They want to use up the clock as much as they can with 1:17 left in the second quarter. And 29-7 Turlock over Tracy. Dogbone game.
The Dogbone game. We're going to go over the history of the game at halftime with our interview with Turlock High School Athletic Director, Mr. Brown.
And this broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by American Asphalt, taking care of business. And Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. That might be a tough one, Carlos. We have a lot of guys contributing.
Yes, definitely. You know, you got, of course, Frias making big plays offensively, defensively. Paisley's playing really well at quarterback. We just been mentioning also number 5 Bullock, but, you know, you could throw in the offensive line, the entire offensive line, entire defensive line as well.
How about the pressure by our guy 59, Jacob Masihi?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Playing a lot of pressure.
And he's got that club on, so he got some injury there, and he's all over. And he's also the center.
Dalton Lenz had a nice game. For me right now, it's between Paisley and Frias because Frias goes on both sides. And Paisley's touchdown pass, a touchdown run. It's always hard to go against the quarterback when he has a great game. But a lot of guys have contributed. 5 thrown to his right, running for his life. And he has a first down and goes out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a first down for Tracy. 1:09 to play in the first half. They're down 29-7. Logan Fife looking for help.
Smart play by Fife. He got what he could and got out of bounds. See, he's there. Nothing going on. You got 44 in the backfield there.
He's always in the backfield always.
You got 5 once again. Guys, we've been talking about Bullock 5.
Jackson 44, and you
Jackson
talked about
44.
Bullock number 5.
Yeah, Jackson's team captain as well. But a nice play, a smart play, I should say, by Fife. Get out of bounds, get what he could. First down.
Logan has had a chance to get the ball to his big play guys like Trevor Pope since early in the game, or Riley Ravino, number 8. He's had trouble along the ball, a lot of pressure on him. Those are the guys he has to go to, 1 and 8. Yep. Pressure this time. Ducks his head, rolls to his right, throws on the run and complete. Intended for Blake Volbrecht. Volbrecht, number 3 for Tracy. She's always under pressure.
Right. Now, we've been saying nothing but good things about 21 Frias, but he just missed the sack right now.
Watch out.
He's a little bit upset at himself. You'll see it right now. Here he comes at the top of your screen. He's got him in the backfield there.
Quarterback kind
and
of
he escaped.
Fife
made a nice play there.
Yeah, he did. You're Logan Fife in this game. You got to get rid of the ball very quickly because you know what pressure's coming. You're down 29-7. So, a nice pass to number 1, Trevor Pope early.
Yeah,
but we have defense, but they haven't had a long play since then. It's been very tough. Inside run of about 3 or 4 yards, and gets me to tackle Jackson, number 44.
Once again, he's helped out there by number 51,
Ravino,
Jordan, as well.
3rd down and 5, looks like 3rd and 6 for Tracy. Yards are hard to come by.
See the replay here. It didn't look like a clean handoff again.
Logan looking this way. And a pass complete. Out of bounds. Number 23, Tommy Chavez, the 5'10 junior. Nice throw by Logan.
Really
to
nice.
Get out of bounds and have the first down. 34.5 seconds left.
Nicely executed play here.
Very
down
good.
The left sideline here. It was a little out and up, and he drops the ball right in between the corner and the safety there.
And good job by Logan to continue towards the ball and not give up on it. Some receivers give up on the ball. He kept on running.
Yeah.
It's right there because Logan was throwing the ball to a spot.
Correct.
34.5 seconds left in the first half. And 29 for Turlock and 7 for Tracy. And they've scored 29 consecutive points, and a lot of guys have contributed, as Carlos has talked about. And it will be tough choosing a player of the game. Like I said, it's between either Paisley or Frias at this point, but some of the defensive guys and have done a great job, and you have excellent work by the offensive line. So this is what you want. You want many guys to contribute for you for Turlock.
Correct. They've had like the defensive linemen. You got, for example, guys like Green up front.
Mm-hmm.
You're not calling their names on every tackle, but they're occupying two blockers.
We know that Bullock's doing a good job.
Correct. So
5 and
so by 28 playing solid up front there, he frees up Jackson, the linebacker.
So Frias playing backer number 21, about 210. Logan 5, plenty of time. Lost it towards the end zone. Incomplete. Referee thought about throwing his flag, but he didn't.
Really nice coverage by number 4, Gilbert, and also number 24, Cruz.
Looking for Shrout, number 2. The ref has reached for the flag and decided not to.
He was ready to throw it. There you go. Fife's going to throw in the double coverage here. But right now, he's basically, they're just thinking we're going to try to score right now. Maybe, that's not a smart decision. It doesn't matter. There's time running out in the first half, so they're going to try to score.
Good job by Cade Gilbert, number 4, on coverage for Turlock. Kind of cut inside the man, inside the receiver. Yeah, he had a guy behind him. So
him and 24 Cruz.
Yeah, very good double coverage. I believe letting them play, too. It's not called ticky-tack fouls. There's nothing wrong with that. Ball's in the air. Second down and 10 for Tracy. Logan rolling to his right. Flag is down. Sets the throw. Comes back to his left. He wants to throw it deep. He loses a tackler. Spin move to the 40, 39-yard line. Could be a hold against Tracy, though. Legal shift against Tracy. And that was called immediately.
Now Fife came up limping there.
He wanted to get the ball to Pope, number 1, but the defense took him away.
So you'll see here, great coverage. No one's open. Now look at the D-line just keep working.
See, Pope's going
5,
deep.
28. Everybody keeps working, keeps going towards the ball. Now we've got a missed tackle there by 14.
He almost ran to his own man.
Yeah.
See, Pope ran out and up.
31 ended up, Galvan ended up making the tackle there. But more importantly, for Tracy, I should say, Fife came up limping. Maybe. So they're going to take a timeout now, maybe talk to him.
Yeah, timeout, Tracy. 12.7 seconds left. Yeah, the first half, they're down 29-7.
Coach Trout's going to talk to him, see how he's feeling. And that's going to affect what play they'll call. And maybe they'll just go into like a victory-type formation or something and try to get out of the quarter.
Well, I believe in them throwing more short passes to Trevor Pope, but they don't really have the time here in the second quarter. Number 1, instead of throwing deep to him. If you're Tracy, why not just work in your offense and try to move the ball downfield instead of, playing desperation football?
Oh, yeah.
I tell a lot of kids that are young, I say, don't worry about the score all the time. Some of you kids won't play in college. Every play is important that you're out there for. So don't look to score, but just try to get better play-by-play and also in practice play-by-play. You have to make yourself better. And in a situation like them, you can't come back all at once. Yeah, so it'd be good for them to try to work the ball downfield. He doesn't have time to throw deep. I know they're trying to do it now because it's late in the second quarter. I can understand that.
They're going to stick to their game plan.
But Turlock's doing a great job on defense, up front, linebackers and DBs, because they're not allowing any receivers to get behind them.
Now they're not going to
burned.
They're not going to take any here because they got 2 timeouts still. Okay. Turlock does, so they got to run a play.
Try to use them. Chavez slot right for Tracy. 5 looking right. Here comes the pressure. And Logan goes down. Frias. He wants that player of the game, man. Number 2, and nobody blocked him.
No, he just came free off the
came
off
flying
the
in there.
Yeah, we'll see him.
2-1.
And that's the end of the half.
Turlock 29, Tracy 7 on NorCal Sports TV as we look at this last play. Carlos.
You'll see Frias here. He's in the box here, top of the screen. Now he comes unblocked. 23 is supposed to either block him or go off for a route. So he's a hot read there, and he couldn't get the ball out. Frias was right in Pope's and Fife's face, so he couldn't get the ball out. So that's going to be the end of the half.
Big lead for half for Turlock over Tracy. Mark Heffernan with Carlos Franco on NorCal Sports TV. NorCal Sports TV is proud to bring you our summer basketball camp that is years in the making. Set in the beautiful foothills above Sonora, California, this camp will provide an unparalleled experience for our campers beginning the summer of 2020. What will make this camp different, you say? Let me answer the question. Overnight week-long camp set in the scenic California foothills with meals and dorms included. All camp will provide full game coverage to allow coaches the ability to review film with players. Game film makes it possible for players to improve on their game. Games will be complete with play-by-play commentary by NCS TV crew members. 1-to-7 coach-to-player ratio. The opportunity to be taught and coached by the best high school and college coaches in NorCal. Video evaluation for each camper to help campers evaluate and improve their overall skills. High-level performance and skill training. Goal setting and success skills that will help campers grow on and off the court. Game films available for players and parents to review anytime online during and after camp. Reversible camp jersey for each camper. Multiple contests and awards daily. NBA combine type drills to help track player agility, etc. More details coming soon. Get your personalized $100 discount code. Go to www.norcal. Have a half on NorCal Sports TV. It's Turlock 29, Tracy 7. We'll have some halftime highlights coming up, and then Carlos has an interview with the athletic director of Turlock High School here on NorCal Sports TV.
Check, testing. Are we good? Okay, hello here. We're with Mr. Mike Brown, the athletic director here at Turlock High School. Mr. Brown, thank you for your time. We wanted to ask you a few questions here. First question we want to ask you here at Turlock High School, how many sports are offered?
We have 22 female and male sports here at Turlock High, 22 different ones.
Okay, now are those normally all three levels? Like in football, you have freshman, JV, and varsity, or some just one or two levels?
It's mixed. It's mixed. Like baseball, we have 3 levels. Softball, we only have 2. So it's pretty much mixed between a lot of different sports. I mean, some of the sports only have 2 levels, but like water polo and some of those. But most of the sports have 3 levels. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if I'm a student athlete at Turlock High School and I need some help with my grades or physically, maybe I'm a little banged up or something, do you provide any services for your student athletes here?
Yeah, we do. We have a lot of tutoring and stuff in the mornings and things like that. And I know that even our office and things like that get involved with stuff. And it's really nice because we do have ways that, because it's after school, our athletes are busy. So a lot of the teachers have morning tutoring and stuff like that.
Okay, now, say if I'm that guy or I'm that young lady now, I'm going to play in college. I'm a collegiate athlete, whether it be a junior college or a Division I, Division II, NAIA school. How can you help out? What is it that Turlock High School does to help your student athletes in that situation?
We have a counselor, Eric Swanson, who is gone through and learned all about the clearinghouse stuff. And we have been extremely fortunate here at Turlock High to have, last year I think we had 23 athletes that signed to different colleges. And, I mean, our counseling department goes through each one of those kids and helps them out, talks to them about stuff. And I know that, I mean, a lot of those kids have a lot of questions about stuff. And we don't want them to come to that level and all of a sudden, you don't get to play because you don't have all your stuff turned in. So Eric Swanson is one of the counselors that does that, and it really has been a big program for us.
Huge plus. Now, speaking of all your athletes here, you have 3 levels of football here. We're playing Tracy High School tonight. How did your freshman team do? How did your junior varsity do?
Our freshmen won 21-14, and our junior varsity got 45-14. Yeah, so we did real well this year. Yeah, we got some really good freshmen coming in, and we got some really good JV kids, so we're pretty fortunate this year, yeah.
Okay, up top we're talking about you're going on 100 years of football here at Turlock High School. Now, Tracy is in the same boat as you. They're a few years away from 100 years of football as well. You're both the Bulldogs. Tracy starts with the T. Turlock starts with the T. This is the Dog Bone Bowl. So what is the Dog Bone Bowl?
Okay, in 2014, James Peterson got together with the coach from Tracy and said, hey, I want to make this something between us, like a little rivalry for preseason. And believe it or not, they've won 4 of the games, and we've won 3 of the games. Now, if you do the math on that, 2014, there's not enough years, but we've played them 2 years now in the playoffs, and they beat us both times. 1 year, the score of the preseason was exact same score. They beat us by 2 points in the playoffs. So that's pretty crazy that they beat us by 2 points in the preseason and the other one. And it's been a big rivalry. It's been a fun little matchup for us, yeah.
Now, is there actually a dog bone that you keep, or is it just bragging rights?
No, there's a dog bone, and believe it or not, it changes color because we paint it when we get it, and they paint it when they get it, and it's got the little years engraved on it. So it's pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, I wish I would have had it. I didn't bring it out, but yeah, it is a pretty cool tradition, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Brown, well, we thank you for your time, and I guess we'll find out who the big dog is after this game. All right, we're going to go back up to the booth.
Thank you. You bet.
Okay, at the half, it is Turlock 29, Tracy 7 in a game at Joe Debley Stadium here at Turlock High School. Logan Fife, the quarterback for Tracy, number 4. Looking right, setting up. Beautiful pass into the end zone, touchdown to Trevor Pope. That was their only score of the game. They've had trouble getting the ball to number 1 because of the pressure up front. Here's Turlock with the ball. Frias, number 21, big opening. He's going to take it the distance, like 80 yards. This guy's been great on defense too, number 21. That was the first of 2 scores by him. He also had a sack late, number 21. Turlock with the football. Now it's Tracy. Logan Fife over the middle of the pass, intercepted by Turlock. Number 24, Oscar Cruz, on a pass thrown behind the receiver. Turlock at the 11-yard line. Frias, some nice dance moves into the end zone from number 21. Another touchdown for Turlock. So 12-7 here. Didn't make that point after touchdown. After the first or second score, Brock Paisley with a pass. The big guy, number 10, looking at him, Holden Baldwin with a touchdown. Had about a 5-inch height advantage on his defender, 19-7. Paisley, 16, the quarterback, rolling to his right here. Now looking left. What a great catch by Frias, 21, as he extends to about the 18-yard line. This guy plays running back, defense, also receiver. Paisley. And now Brock looking to his right. I think they'll run it to the 10-5. Watch out, boom! Over DB. That ball given to Dalton Lynn, number 2. Look at this guy go. Look at the straight arm coming up. Whack, get out of my face. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line, number 2, Dalton Lynn. And then the long field goal for Turlock, number 71, Diego Angel. Good. Splits the uprights. So the score of the half, 29-7, Turlock over Tracy. Dog bone game going to Turlock so far as they come out to the field. Dark blue and gold uniforms. Tracy on the far side in white and green. And so it has been a Turlock show here in the first half after that initial score by Tracy, Carlos.
It has been. Yes, you're 100% correct. Now we have stats here for the half. We have Tracy has 94 yards passing, 24 rushing, total of 118 yards. Turlock has 138 yards passing, 203 yards rushing, total 341 yards.
Yeah.
Now penalties, Tracy's 3 for 25. Now Turlock is 7 for 49. Now the two stats that are big there, the one stat that stands out is the rushing yards. The rushing yards for Turlock, 203 yards. They've also had the time of possession, 9:31. Now Tracy has 13:21 as far as time of possession, which is more. However, they've had some drives that have stalled and that haven't resulted in points.
And Turlock has scored big plays. The long run by Frias, the long run by quarterback Brock, rolling to his right, looking into the end zone, and running over a guy. And
remember, so Lynn's 55-yard run as well.
And so they've been able to score quickly, like the Rams used to in Kurt Warner's quarterback.
Greatest show on turf.
Not necessarily possession time, but they score. So, but Tracy's had the ball a lot in the game. They've been down by a substantial amount, and they're down by 22 now, 29-7. We're about a minute and 50 seconds away from the start of the second half here at Joe Debley Stadium here at Turlock High School. And a nice evening for football.
Yeah, beautiful evening here in Turlock, California. Now, something now we got to check out here is Fife, number 4 for Tracy. He was limping 2 plays before the half. Got to make sure that he's okay. If you're a Tracy player, Tracy fan, not sure if he's going to come out and be the same guy this half. Tracy now, it's got a whole half of football. You know, stick to your game plan. If you're going to run the ball, you're going to throw. That's fine. There's no reason to panic. It's 29-7.
Dion I, our main producer, got a lot of people around him today. Is trying to keep out of the way.
Yeah.
People going up and down the stairs constantly.
Yes. We're packed like sardines in this booth up here.
Yes, sir. Well, I think for your Turlock, you just stay aggressive and keep on playing their game. Tracy obviously has to pass the ball quite a bit. I won't be throwing 40 yards downfield in every play. I'd be utilizing some of the short passing game. You can't come back right away. You have to do it by bits and pieces. And also, you're just trying to work on your offense.
Yeah, correct. No, I mean, 3 touchdowns is very doable for Tracy.
You got to try to create some turnovers, too, if you're the Tracy Bulldogs.
Yeah. No, they just stick to their game plan and do what they do, and no need to panic.
But I think it has been a very impressive first half for Turlock. The first time I've seen them this year. Another one, the first game, and we're defeated by a very tough Clayton Valley Charter team last week. Clayton Valley is always a strong team in the North Coast section. And I think a couple years ago, obviously De La Salle is very strong. They were, and also the other school in Concord was tough. So all 3 of them at one point were 10-0 or 10-1. So there are a lot of good football players there in that area.
Both of these schools, they don't have any cupcakes on the schedule. They play some tough guys. Now, both of the teams we're watching tonight, Turlock and Tracy, they're playoff teams. So there's no easy games on Friday or Thursday like we're playing tonight for either one of these 2 teams.
So Turlock plays in the Central California League, CCAL, the same league as Enox, Downey, Turlock, of course, them. Was it Gregory, Modesto, and Pittman. Pittman, their final game, the rivalries. They had 8 returnees on defense this year. And, of course, Everett Johnson, 6'6", 320. He playing primarily offensive line this game.
Yes.
We haven't called his name on defense. Of course, Tamir Bullock, he's been very much a part of the game, and Jaden Jackson. They beat Tracy 28-17 and lost last week. So both teams trying to make the record 2-1.
Oh, he's got a lane.
Turlock bringing it out.
That's Lynn for
Lynn again.
Gilbert, excuse me. That's Gilbert. Yeah, he had a nice
a couple times today. He's quick.
That was set up really nicely by the return team of Turlock, and he had a lane, and he hit it.
And they brought it past the 40-yard line.
There you go. You're going to see him field the kick here.
Cade Gilbert. There he is.
Coaches will teach you just hit it. Even if it's not there, just run into a big pile, and it might open up.
He got hit and drove that guy another 4 yards. That's what I like. These guys want playing time, It's competitive at Turlock. For playing time at running back, there's Frias, number 21. Very short gain to the 45-yard line. You got competition in some of these positions. You have to do your job, and you can have the chance.
Yeah, and
the other guys that are pretty good at those positions. So you got to do your part.
Competition will bring out the best in you.
So second down coming up, 2nd and 7 for
Watching the highlight
Turlock.
here, it's an RPO. You could either give it to Frias, or there's a little screen set up here. You can't see it on the screen there to number 2.
There's number 2 again. He's hit and dropped for a yard loss. Dalton Lynn, a couple of Tracy Bulldogs converging on the stop. One of them, number 54, that would be Brandon Summers, 5'11", 220-pound senior. He had 11 tackles coming in, one of the top tacklers. So 3rd down and
Here's
8.
a replay. So they give the Lynn there.
Boom.
Frias is the lead blocker there, but
I'll also give credit to number 60. That would be Justin Espinoza for Tracy.
not sure what's going on here with the officials and the play.
Somebody was upset.
Well, finally we're going to get the clock here to start moving. So.
3rd down and 8. The pass complete to the 45, midfield 50. Should be a first down.
Yeah.
Nice throw by Paisley to Pena, Miguel Pena, number 7.
Yeah, and he had some help the lineman downfield there, number 74, Casey.
Brock
was out
Paisley.
front. Watch, you'll see this play here, and that's a little screen.
Nice top.
Paisley gets the ball out. Now you'll see 74 coming out.
Sidearm that.
51, 53.
Did a good job of the run.
Serrano and Jordan out there, too.
Did a good job, Pena. Right up the middle on a fake pass left by Paisley. Frias, number 21. Pretty creative offense for Turlock.
Yeah.
A lot of fakes, play actions.
You'll see it here. You're going to watch number 54 here.
Fake pass to the left.
Johnson.
Run to the right.
He's pushing on his guy there. He's a little bit upset. He thought Frias should have cut it back inside of his block, but
second down and 5 for Turlock.
Gain of 5.
Lynn in motion. Goes back. Lines up in a slot left for Turlock. Frias to the left of Paisley. Lynn in motion. Frias the ball carrier. Side to the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Turlock Bulldogs. Anthony Frias scores for the 3rd time tonight. And he wants to be the player of the game.
He definitely does. He's making a strong case for it.
Strong case, in my opinion.
With the exclamation point. Now look at the line play up front.
That was
56, 54, 51. They just open the holes now. You see Frias being athletic there.
They're going to pull away.
No, he just runs away from guys. Almost lost his balance there, but he regained it and kept running.
Yeah, he tripped. Once he regained his balance, he showed acceleration. Lynn to hold for Turlock. Angels kick, boots it through. Diego, great kick. They add another 7. Turlock 36, Tracy 7 on NorCal Sports TV. The Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club is proud of their players, from their academics to their leadership accomplishments to their on-field championships. We would like to thank our community's businesses, individuals, alumni, and families for all their financial support to all our football teams. Please join us at Latifa every Saturday morning at 8 after every football game. You're going to hear from the players themselves, from all 3 teams and their coaches. That's Saturdays at 8, not tomorrow, but Saturday at 8 o'clock.
And Turlock came out and made a statement right there. Came out this half and just went down and
scored
a touchdown.
Now, Frias is really impressing me tonight, I tell you. Number 21. There's that little pooch kickoff. Fair catch. Fumble recovered at the 29 by Tracy. First and 10 for the Tracy Bulldogs.
Now
that's 7, and Turlock has 36, Carlos.
That last drive went 5 plays, 58 yards. And Frias has 10 carries for 138 yards as of now. So that was a 42-yard touchdown run by Frias.
I'm impressed, Carlos.
yeah. So let's see what Tracy does here to answer.
9:45 to play in the third quarter from Doubly Stadium here at Turlock High, and it has been their show this evening, dog bone game, and Logan 5 has nowhere to go, so he just falls down.
Man, number 5 Bullock there, we'll see the replay. He just put his guy on skates and took him in the backfield there.
Let's see, he wanted to tackle, but Bullock beat him to it. Second down and probably 13 for Tracy.
Here, take a look at Bullock here at the top of your screen. Watch him just bull rush this guy
dominating
into the
line.
backfield.
Logan has nowhere to go.
Really nice play.
Yeah, 3 guys are going to tackle him. Smart play number 4. Looking right. Pass incomplete. Thrown behind his receiver.
I'm not sure if that ball wasn't tipped.
That's Volbruck, the intended receiver. He has to get rid of the ball so quickly because of the pressure up front.
Yeah.
And so it makes it very tough for him. He's not having a good game percentage-wise.
We'll take a look here. I'm not sure if the ball was tipped, but the D-line is playing great.
I think Logan has some talent. He just in a situation where he's playing a team that's much better up front.
Oh, like I mentioned, he's a Cal Poly commit.
Yeah.
All-league player, 3-year starter at Tracy.
3rd and 12. 5 looking right. The pass picked off at the 48-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Turlock.
34 Cruz.
Christian Cruz.
Now, the guy that helped make that play that won't get any credit for is number 28, Bradley. He bull rushed this guy and made Fife throw that ball maybe a little earlier. You'll see him in the center of the screen here. Watch this bull rush. Pushing his guy, pushing him all the way back there. And
a little bit of miscommunication there. No receiver was close to that ball. Nobody on the Tracy side. Another INT for Turlock, and they have it 1st and 10 at the 48 in Tracy territory. 36-7 advantage for Turlock. Bulldogs of Turlock winning that bowl. Dog bone bowl.
7.
That's number 7 with the long run. Miguel Pena down the left sidelines to the 10. Touchdown, Turlock. Miguel Pena.
He's getting in on the action.
Bouncing off to the left, showing some speed. Number 7, great number, by the way. Especially if you're a baseball player, but not bad if you're a football player. So they're scoring from distance tonight, Turlock.
Yeah. Now watch this play here. We got a pulling guard
great
there.
Fake by Paisley.
Yeah, no, definitely. Nice line play. We got a pulling guard there. Pena hits the hole and he goes upfield. Now Pena had a really nice block.
Defense.
He had a nice block early on a touchdown in the first quarter, and now he gets to score one.
Diego Angel trying another PAT, number 71. Getting that ball through, looking good, Diego. Yes. Boosts it very easily, too. With height, power, and he's getting a fine rhythm, number 71 tonight, because they're scoring a lot and giving him more opportunities.
Correct.
One thing, if you're a kicker, you get more points if your team's a high-scoring team.
Yeah, these guys would have been great to have if there was fantasy football.
That's why you work on your field goals and PATs, because it looks good when you tack them up and you get more points. A very solid game for Turlock this evening. 43-7, 43 consecutive points.
Now, those are just daggers right now at Tracy. I mean, if they score like that now, it puts them back. Yeah, they're going to have to try to score quickly.
Well, mentally, they're really down, Tracy. Nobody was close to number 7 on that run, Pena. But I'll tell you, very good fake in the backfield by Paisley. He's even fooling me in some of the plays.
Yeah,
He's really carrying them out all the way.
Definitely.
They're not really sure, and the guy's already 5 yards downfield, the running back, whether it's Frias or him. The running backs are very quick. And so they're fooling the players and Tracy and us. So they're doing a good job of his ball handling. And then they got the players that can bust into the open and the offensive line up front. The Tracy will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line as they move right to left here in the third. 8:56 to play. 43-7, Turlock over Tracy. Coach Peterson looking pretty happy. Coach wants more. Look at him. He looks, what's he shrugging his shoulders for? Come on, Coach, you want 60 tonight? I'm just kidding.
Well, he's working, right? He's a defense coordinator.
Oh, yeah.
He's always working, but right now he's definitely,
Oh, yeah.
definitely watching his defense right
He
now.
wants these guys to play hard the entire game.
It looks
He'll
like
probably bring some other guys, too, in the fourth quarter, too. You're right.
Yeah.
One guy a little late coming out. Rumeyer at 19 was supposed to be out there, I guess.
Yeah, that's been a problem since the beginning there, some of the substitutions. I don't know if I attribute it to number 9, Birch, being out, but there has been some problems on the substitutions there because Frias has been filling in there where Birch would play. And what happens there is you don't want to get Frias tired because he's handling the ball.
Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships that help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Benton Roberson CPAs. And for Tracy, 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The ball in the middle of the field for Logan Fife, number 4 and company. Logan had 5 touchdowns, interception coming in. A couple of picks today. Bad pitch. I think it was fallen on at the 10-yard line. Dead ball at the 10 for Tracy. Chavez, the intended ball carrier for Tracy. Things have not been looking good for them since early in the ball game.
Now you'll see right here, Cruz is all over this ball here. Not sure if the referee didn't blow that whistle a little bit too early there because the ball's still out and Cruz he's around the ball there.
You're probably right. They've lost their focus and their concentration right now. Tracy. That happens when you're down 43-7. Look really good for about half of the first quarter, but some of the guys contribute for Turlock. They've had a lot of big-time plays in the game. Takes the wind out of your tunnel. A little screen pass here. Get them out of the 25, 30-yard line. Should have a 1st down for Tracy. It's number 8, Riley Ravino. He has some nice stats coming in. He's been very quiet against Turlock today. What you got to do, try to take away from the rush, throw a screen left or right.
Yeah, that's what they did right here, through a nice little screen. And you see the Tracy lineman out front setting some blocks, and the defenders of the Bulldogs.
Reminds me of Dalton Lynn.
Yeah, number 19.
Kind of quick guys.
Remember you were chasing.
Running backs at 165, 170. The pass complete. Another 1st down, back-to-back 1st downs for Tracy. Good-looking pass. That was Chavez on the reception thrown by Logan Fife.
34 Cruz made the tackle there along with 4 Gilbert. You'll see he just gets upfield here after he catches the ball. Turlock defenders there right away.
Turlock guys hit.
Yeah, I know the ball came out fast
Didn't
as
take
well.
their hitting drills during the week. So 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line for Tracy in their own territory. First man through and just runs into a bunch of Bulldogs from Turlock.
Yeah, I think the first guy there was Masihi, I believe.
Luke Marson, 27, was in on the tackle for Turlock. Number 27, haven't called his name.
No, we have not.
But he was right there. I see him out there on the field.
He's like announcing his presence there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's an extra defensive back or an outside linebacker. He's kind of playing in between, probably guarding the tight end if they go out. Now he's on the line. At 1st and 10, Logan Fife looking right. Fires it incomplete. Flag is down.
Yeah, number 28 there for Turlock.
From the offensive backfield of Tracy.
Bradley there with his pass rush. I think he was held. Bradley's been in the backfield all night, taking up 2 blockers.
Blocked below the knees against Tracy.
And Bradley's
we don't need that, but see if we can see that. I could see it.
Bradley's had a really good game.
Incomplete pass to Nate Stroop, number 22 for Tracy.
Now you'll see there Bradley in the center of the screen. But, the penalty was because number 44, he got high low there. They hit him a little bit too low there. Jackson.
Yeah. Action Jackson.
Action Jackson, the captain.
He's the man. 2nd down, 27 for Tracy. At their own 25. Here comes the pressure on the backside. Logan rolling to his right. And just throws it away on the far side. The deep receivers were covered, and they had to unload it.
Yeah, number 19, rumor you were back there, along with the other host of Bulldogs. Turlock Bulldogs, that is, defensive lineman.
Rumayor, number 19. So he was applying the pressure. Yeah, very tough for Logan to do much against this Turlock defense, who knows he has to pass the ball. And they have been dominating the Tracy line throughout. So it's very tough when you're a quarterback, number 4.
Definitely. It's tough for the offensive line as well as from Tracy. I mean, they're going against a very good defensive line. And then everybody knows what's
very
going on
active,
here.
too. Very active line. Logan looking right. Sets up.
Whoa, number 27.
The ball stripped. He picks it back up. Now he runs, throws it. Looks to be picked off again by Turlock. Got the same guy.
We got a penalty.
Is that Christian Cruz again, 34?
That was 34 Cruz.
Cruz had another INT. Five probably should not have thrown that ball. There was like 3 defenders on 1 receiver. But he's just trying to make something happen.
We got a roughing the passer, I believe, call against the Bulldogs of Turlock, so that's going to come back.
Well, he fumbled the ball, picked it up, running for his life, as you can see. Like a strip, picks it up, running for his life, just throws it. And that was a nice pick, but there was too many bodies there.
Yeah, but that play shows athleticism of Fife.
I mean, yeah.
He can make it happen.
He can make it happen.
And it was roughing the passer, I believe, was the call. So they're going to keep the ball, pick up. That's 1st down for Tracy.
Well, this broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by American Asphalt, taking care of business. And Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. I have a player of the game, but it's only 6 minutes playing the third, so I will reserve that. So move the clock. It's a 1st down for Tracy at the 42. So no INT, right?
Correct.
So the penalty was before that. Bad snap to Logan. Chavez, nice catch. Across midfield, 45-yard line, driven out of bounds. That was a nice catch by number 23, Chavez. Tommy Chavez, junior for Tracy. Had to go down for it. Playing hard. Trying to do whatever he can. Get some playing time. Move the chains.
Now you watch the snap comes out a little low there for Fife. Makes a really nice play to get the ball off the ground and get the pass off. Once again, he's very athletic. We've been mentioning him quite a bit.
And Chavez got the 1st down. He had to run to the marker. 1st down for Tracy. Not a bad drive at the 48 of Turlock. 2 receivers to the near side for Logan Fife, number 4. Will pitch back. That's number right there. Riley Ravino showing speed, 35-30, driven out of bounds. Number 8. That's his game right there. Dip in, dip out. He's got the speed to go to the outside.
Yeah, number 27, Marson, didn't look too good on that play there because he kind of froze.
Well, he's very slithery, number 8. So you have to hold your ground to tackle him. He's quick. He's very fast. Great move.
Yeah, really nice
That's
move.
his game. Look, he gained another 18 yards after that move. In the open field, number 8's very tough.
Now, Tracy's inside the 30. If you remember, that penalty was huge. Now, Turlock has 8 penalties for 64 yards today, and that's going to cost them on this drive.
Reguino, fake to him. Logan Fife on the keeper. Takes it off the right side and gains a couple of yards. Logan has not run from scrimmage that much today. That time he faked the ball to Reguino. Took it himself off right tackle, quarterback.
Got a Bulldog down. Turlock.
Officials timeout. Turlock players down at the 20-yard line in their territory and now getting up and stretching. So I did some youth football games almost 2 weeks ago. You won't believe how many kids were down because of cramps, whatever.
Yeah.
And about 3 times the same guy would get up, leave, come back, and score a touchdown. But it was very hot. It was games during the day. It was like 98 degrees. So many kids were, and these are young kids, anywhere from 9 to 13 years old. I was asking one guy, is that dangerous? It's okay, it's plenty of water. But just like that, they were cramping up. I say half the guys that were down on the field would leave and come back and, like I said, keep on playing, score a touchdown. That's Cruz.
Yeah, it's 34 Cruz.
And I had one official INT. The other one did not count because of the penalty, but he's done a good job back there.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's probably a cramp, like you were mentioning. Just players, they stay hydrated. Now, another thing that Turlock has here, if you look on their sidelines, they have a good training crew, medical crew, a lot of water jugs, whether it's Gatorade or whatever is in them, but they keep their players hydrated.
Will be much cooler next week when they play. Second down and 5 for Tracy as they're on the move inside the 25 in Turlock territory. Looking 5 to number 4, store quarterback. Quick snap and a pass complete to number 22, Nate Stroop, senior 170-pounder. Short gain, but
Fife got that ball out really
chains.
Quick. That was really nice. Got that ball out quick to Stroop. And
first down for Tracy.
Here you see Stroop getting vertical here against 31 Galvan. Fife gets the ball out quickly. That was a nice pitch and catch.
Yeah. Well, I talked about that at halftime for them to throw the ball quickly out there. Reguino to the outside. Great defense. They dropped for a loss. Brendan Carney, number 26, coming up with a stop. As you know, Riley likes to go to the outside, and that was a great tackle. Number 8 cannot break it that time.
Yeah, you'll see Fife here. Gives it now. You'll see a lot of jerseys here from Turlock, numbers that we haven't called often because it seems Coach Peterson's getting some other guys in, maybe some younger players.
Nice tackle by Carney, number 26. Chavez in motion, has the pitch to the 20, 15, puts his head down, and driven to about the 13-yard line for Tracy. So third down coming up, I believe, for the Tracy Bulldogs inside the 15-yard line. 3:20 left in the third quarter.
Here comes a replay.
43-7 in favor of Turlock.
Now you see the pitch here. Kind of going slow-mo here. Well, maybe too slow. I can't see the number there. But
good
you see
run
guys
by
like
Chavez, running hard.
See guys in the game tonight, 41, Elliott, 36, De Oliveira. So guys
5, looking left, now looking right. Lost it towards the end zone. It looks like it's complete. A flag is down at the 20-yard line. And the offensive backfield of Tracy holding against Tracy. Won't count. Fife can't be back there for 15 seconds. And keep the ball out long with, keeping people out of the backfield without a hold probably. So bring it back. Tough blow for Tracy.
Defensive line has just been doing quite the number. Now the Tracy guys may be getting a little bit sloppy and holding or something, but I mean, they've just been going at it both offensively, defensively. The lines have been playing extremely well tonight for Turlock High School.
We have a couple of receivers to this side for Tracy. With the ball on the right hash mark. Going to his left, Logan Fife. Sets up, fires it towards the end zone. Incomplete. Knocked away.
Nice defense over there by cornerback Montgomery, number 32.
Well, they're going to go for it. 4th and 18.
Yeah, no, definitely. Throws the ball out there to number, not sure what the number was for Tracy, but good defense there by 32 Montgomery.
2:27 left in the third quarter. Big time lead for Turlock of 43-7. Debley Stadium, Joe Debley Stadium here at Turlock. Logan Fife looking left, sets up, fires it high, incomplete. Off the hands of the receiver, and that would be Jake Schrout, number 2, incomplete. And Turlock will take over on downs. Great job by the defense. This broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by the Turlock High School Quarterback Club. Benton Roberson CPAs. Come visit us at 2853 Gear Road, Suite A in Turlock. And Willie's Pizza and Wings. Willie's in Turlock. American Asphalt, taking care of business. First down, Turlock.
And we've got a new quarterback in the game there for Turlock.
Quarterback, so Turlock going for Dalton Lynn, the running back playing quarterback, so he's probably more of a runner. Number 2 coming in at QB.
Dalton Lynn catches it. He can run it. Now he's playing quarterback. He's not a one-trick pony. He can do a lot of things.
Payson had a fine game. Touchdown pass, ran for one. And I will give my player of the game in the fourth quarter since a lot of guys, they're going to the bench. I'll wait until the fourth quarter. A game like this, I don't have to wait until a minute or 2 left.
So 22 now that's Josiah Gonzalez in at running back.
Well, Josiah ran briefly in the first half. I know he ran for a first down and had maybe 3 or 4 other carries. Had a couple of touchdowns in one game this season. In the backfield with Dalton Lynn, the 5'8" quarterback from the shotgun. They're going to run quite a bit. Look at that move. To the 40-yard line.
That's Gilbert getting in on the action. They're coming in motion.
Cade Gilbert. First down, Turlock. Turlock Bulldogs have a first down.
Now we've got some new offensive linemen in the game as well. Guys like 52, Fram. I believe that's number 60, Contreras as well.
Closing stages of the third quarter here from Turlock High School. Lynn on the keeper, hit and dropped for a yard or 2 loss for the Turlock Bulldogs. They got him by the legs and brought him down.
That was number 60, Espinoza for Tracy. He's playing hard still,
Yes. He had about 10 tackles coming in, Espinoza for Tracy.
They're going to let this go down and let the quarter in.
After 3 quarters from Joe Debley Stadium at Turlock High School, it's Turlock 43, Tracy 7 on NorCal Sports TV with Mark and Carlos. Mark Heffernan, Carlos Franco on NorCal Sports TV.
Now, we have a new quarterback in, as we were talking about. We got Lynn at quarterback, and Paisley's on the sideline there with the hat on and a clipboard, so I don't think he's going back in. So we got the whole quarter here.
And we begin the fourth quarter from Joe Debley Stadium here at Turlock High School. This broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by Fit Pro Go. Who will be our Fit Pro Go player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. Well, I have somebody who I like as a player of the game. I know we have a quarter to go, but it's been a dominant performance by Turlock, leading 43-7. He's been great on both sides of the ball. He has 3 touchdowns tonight. Also has a sack. Number 21, Anthony Frias. Anthony Frias, F-R-I-A-S. A lot of players for Turlock have contributed. Quarterback Brock Paisley. It's hard to go against quarterback. Obviously, he's had a touchdown pass, ran for 1. We have some fine defense players, but Frias has been outstanding on both sides of the ball. And, he had a long touchdown run, had a short one for 11 yards, and had one moments ago for 30 or 40 yards. And he made some hits on defense, has a sack. To me, he's been the best player in the game for Turlock, number 21. He'd be my Fit Go Pro player of the game. That'd be Anthony Frias, number 21 of Turlock.
Now through 3 quarters, we got Tracy has 142 yards passing, 43 yards rushing, total of 185. So I attribute those low numbers as far as the rushing yards to the defensive line of Turlock High School.
Yeah, they've dominated the entire game. They've kind of set the tone. And the offensive line has done a great job, especially protecting Paisley at the first half when he was throwing more. Turlock's gone more with the running game in the second half. They've worn down the defensive line for Tracy, and they have a big lead. Punt will be downed by Cruz of the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20. 10:30 left in the ball game. 43-7 in favor of Turlock over Tracy. See Coach Peterson. Always the coach, always teaching. This broadcast of Turlock football is brought to you in part by Meeting Rooms on Demand. New location now open in downtown Sonora. First and 10 for Tracy. As they look to the sidelines, moving left to right here in the fourth quarter. With Tracy, you can't pick it all up on one play. A little bit at a time. I'd say he's working the offense. Logan Fife on the keeper. Gains up to about the 29-yard line. Logan Fife, Cal Poly San Luis Obispo recruit, and playing his heart out. A very tough game for 4 quarters.
Definitely. He's still playing hard. Tracy Bulldogs, they're going to play hard. I mean, they're coached really well by Coach Trout. They're not going to give up. You have guys they're losing right now, but it doesn't matter. They're just going to keep playing.
It's always a learning experience for a lot of players and many teams. They most likely will be 1-2, and Turlock will improve to 2-1. Turlock has Sheldon next week, and then a couple of weeks, Central Ohio Fresno, 2-time Central Section champion. He got bombed in the state bowl game last year. The pass over the middle, complete to number 22. Nice catch by Stroop. Number 22 for Tracy. Move the chains. 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs of Tracy.
That was a really nice catch by 22 Stroop.
Yeah, they've done a good job of the short passing game in the second half.
Yeah.
The receivers have gone down for the ball very well. He and Chavez, because Logan doesn't have a lot of time to throw, especially throw deep. So run the ball here and there, just throw short little tosses. It's kind of working on that offense for them. You can always improve on little things during the course of a game, even when you're being defeated by 30-something points.
Now on this drive here, number 51, Jordan for Turlock, quietly made a couple tackles here.
All right.
I'm sure that Coach Peterson's happy because he's got some guys in right now that normally don't get too much playing time, and they're playing hard.
I'll tell you what, if they want playing time, better make some tackles. The pass incomplete, underthrown to Volbruck, number 3. Logan Fife. That's what happens when you're pressured. You have to load the ball very quickly. Get rid of it quickly, throw the ball behind or short to receivers.
No.
And that's been the case with him a lot throughout the course of this game. For Logan, when he's had time to throw, he can deliver.
Definitely.
But it's been very tough.
Now, even though that was an incomplete pass, the clock's still running because of the CIF rules.
Oh, the 35-point thing.
Yeah, so we got a running clock going.
We're ahead by 36. These guys are sticklers. Low snap. Logan rolling to his left. Under pressure. Lost it down the left sidelines. Incomplete. Everybody was covered, including number 2, Jake Schrout. Turlock defenders have done a great job getting behind the receivers today and not getting beat deep.
No, but 29 Burns, I think he got away with the one over there. He was running back with his hands up, kind of like I didn't do it.
Watch out.
Yeah, so if you did it, don't give it away, Burns.
Yeah. Had his hand caught in the cookie jar, huh?
And no penalty, though, right now.
4th down 7. Got a punt by Logan. Of course, nobody downfield for Turlock. It will be downs inside the 20-yard line at the 18. 1st and 10 for Turlock. 6:45 left. Turlock Bulldogs 43, the Bulldogs of Tracy 7. In a game that I think you thought would be much closer, Carlos.
I did. I thought it would be a closer game, to be quite honest with you. My thought was it was going to be based on the play of Brock Paisley.
Well, the Turlock Bulldogs Quarterback Club is proud of their players, their academics, their leadership accomplishments, to their on-field championships. We'd like to thank our community's businesses, individuals, alumni, and families for all their financial support for all our football teams. Please join us at Latifah's or Latif's every Saturday morning at 8 after every football game. You can hear from the players from all 3 teams and their coaches. That's Saturdays at 8 a.m. Latifah's, or Latif's here in Turlock. That's not tomorrow, but that's Saturday. This is the Thursday night game. Benton Roberson CPAs provides personalized tax, accounting, and financial guidance to individuals and businesses throughout Tuolumne and Stanislaus counties. Our team believes in partnering with you and your team to build lasting relationships to help you achieve your financial goals. Give us a call today and experience the Benton Roberson difference. We look forward to hearing from you. Benton Roberson CPAs. Have you been to Willie's yet? Willie's Pizza and Wings, located just east of Turlock High School. From our tasty pizzas with dough made daily to our awesome wings, big screen TVs, and our old school arcade, we have a little something for everyone. Drop in for a slice at lunch, bring the family for dinner, and since sometimes the best place to hang out is a couch, Willie's delivers too. Willie's Pizza and Wings. It can be dangerous here in the Turlock press box.
It is. I mean,
just ask Dion. I'm trying to protect him as much as possible because I'm standing up, and Carl's just standing up.
I'm standing up. I got hit by a chair.
Doing Mr. IT. Does it look like a fumble?
We got a fumble.
And it's recovered by Tracy.
Yeah, number 61 came up with that one there, Salcedo, for the Bulldogs of Tracy.
Tracy in prime position to put some points on the board outside the 20-yard line in Turlock territory. Running clock because it's 36 points. We're looking for the screen. The screen has frozen. We're looking for the replay. But Tracy hasn't quit. They're still trying to get up to the ball and trying to get a second touchdown on the board. 43-7. Remember, they scored the first 7 of the game. First 7. Ravina, the ball carrier. A little slice inside the 20-yard line to about the 17.
Yeah,
for Tracy.
They're going to run over there behind number 72, Haston, who Coach Schrout mentioned in a interview early on in the preseason that he was pretty high on him, and he's at left tackle, 72. He's playing hard still. Again, I mentioned these guys they're not going to quit playing. They're going to try to score here.
2nd down and 4 for Tracy. Keep it by Fife. Little pitch. Chavez. Great tackle as he gets to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, number 42,
Gilberto Vega. Good job by Gilberto on defense for Turlock. Nice shoestring tackle. Looked like Chavez will get to the 10-yard line. Good job.
Yeah, we got the replay going again here, so we'll take a look at it. 5 pitches the ball. And there we got number 42 coming in there too. Yeah, definitely Vega and other guys that, as I mentioned, that we didn't mention earlier. They're making some plays right now.
Reguino up the middle. Tries to back his way in for the first down. Forward progress should give him a first down.
And number 1 Estacio on the action now.
It's a first and goal situation for Tracy at the 9-yard line, so they have to score.
Take a look at the replay here up the middle. Sicaria's in there.
They kind of threw him back.
Estacio along with number 19. Rumor again.
Tracy's trying to put it in. Little pitch, bad pitch to Chavez, can't fall on it. Live ball. But I think Tracy comes back and falls on it at the 12-yard line. The pitch was a poor toss from Logan to Chavez in the backfield. But the Bulldogs of Tracy were very fortunate. I think a lineman came up and fell on the ball. Second and goal from the...
I think that was 77 there, Montenegro.
Yes, the lineman.
Fell on it there for Tracy. We'll see the replay. That was
Montenegro.
Not a good pitch there by Fife. There wasn't anything on it. Maybe he's just tired.
Way in front of Chavez. Good job.
Yeah,
Montenegro not giving up on the play.
Correct. They're still playing.
I like that. Fife's pass complete at a 5. Touchdown. Tracy. Number 3, Blake Volbrecht. Number 3. Good throw by Logan. Volbrecht was open at the 5 and danced his way in for the second score tonight. 43-13 in favor of Turlock over Tracy.
Yeah, we'll see the play here. They just straight drop back there. He gets the ball out quickly to number 3, Volbrecht.
Nice acceleration by Blake after that catch. It'll make them feel better, scoring their second touchdown of the game. The PAT is up and it's good. Number 32, Matthew Gulacci for Tracy. So it should be 43-14 in favor of Turlock since he was 2 for 2, Gulacci with PATs today. Too late to play in the game, and the clock is running. So at least for them, they got a touchdown and great hustle by Montenegro.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
definitely.
it's not possible.
No, definitely. Like we talked about earlier, they're playing. I mean,
and they should talk about that, and give him credit for that. The coaching staff, he falls on the ball, gives them a chance, and they score a touchdown.
Yeah, definitely.
So he didn't quit, and that should be good for the other players. Kind of like a role model type of thing.
Effort,
See a guy's not quitting with 3 minutes to go into the game. Yeah, we're going to be on the scoreboard, but this dude hustled on that play, gave us a chance to score, and we did. So that's a positive thing for their team.
As a coach, you tell guys you got to get on film. You got to make an effort.
Yeah.
Whether it's recovering a fumble, tackling a guy on interception, or blocking your guy, you got to get on film to get noticed. And one of the ways you get on film to get noticed is making effort plays.
You got on film that play. That toss was in front of Chavez, and Chavez didn't know where it was, and it was wide open, and he came out of nowhere.
We may have an onside kick attempt here. You never know.
He beat the Turlock guys to the ball, so he showed that he wanted it. And
yeah, he teed that ball up.
You talk about
different.
effort, and that's really cool.
Uh-oh.
Gulacci trying an onside kick as the clock continues to run, 1 minute. I would just basically boot it down. 43-14. Spend a lot of time trying to figure out what you're going to do, and 20 seconds have elapsed on the clock. They just push it down field.
That's a live ball. That's a live ball.
Darian White.
No. We don't
Darian
want
White
this.
took it
We
out
don't
of bounds.
want
Looks like guys
we
are
don't want this.
shoving each other back and forth. I was looking away.
No. You got tempers flaring over there.
Mainly on the football field.
Number 41, Verges for Tracy. He's jumping up and down there.
I don't know why. Did he recover the fumble or something?
No. He looked a little bit upset, and then he was in the middle of that melee there.
Well, the clock is basically going to elapse, and the game will be over.
Yeah, that's just really not a smart move. Not a smart move.
And the final score will be Turlock. The Bulldogs of Turlock 43. The Tracy Bulldogs 14. 43-14. Big victory for the Turlock Bulldogs in this dog bone game, Carlos.
Yes, sir. The dog bone game, and we're going to talk about our player of the game.
That's a number 21 for Turlock, Anthony Frias. 80-yard touchdown run, 11-yard score, and another score from probably 30-some yards away. Had a sack, a number of tackles on defense. To me, he was the most impactful player of the game for Turlock on both sides of the field. There was a lot of guys that contributed for them, but I liked him the best, number 21.
I agree, and we're going to try to get him here for a
Fit Pro Go player of the game.
Definitely,
Anthony
yes. We'll try to get him for an
21.
interview.
Very good job. Anthony Frias, number 21. 21 for Turlock, the Fit Pro Go player of the game. And like I said, there were guys on defense. The quarterback played very well. Other guys contributed, but I thought he had the most impact on both sides of the ball. And so here's our player of the game. Carlos Franco is going to try to get an interview with number 21. And I'm sure that he will. A game dominated by Turlock from the outset. What's amazing is that Tracy scored the first 7 points of the game on a touchdown pass from Logan Fife to number 1, Trevor Pope. PT was good. And then Turlock scored the next 43 points before his last touchdown by Tracy after there was a fumble by Turlock inside their 20-yard line. So 43 consecutive points scored by Turlock. And then a lot of reserves played for Turlock. We had a mix-up in the backfield. Tracy had a short field. Montenegro fell on a bad pitch for Tracy, which kept that drive alive, and Logan Fife hit Volbrecht at the 5 for the touchdown. He rounded in for the score, and the P team was good, so the final score 43-14. But a dominating performance tonight for Turlock as they defeat rival Tracy 43-14 here at Joe Debley Stadium at Turlock High School on NorCal Sports TV. And I'm looking for Carlos and see if he's catching up with Anthony Frias, number 21. See, here at Turlock, you have to go all the way down to the south side of the stadium where you can enter the gates. Then you come across the track. So from the press box, go all the way down to the right and come back. So Carlos right now is on a football field. He doesn't really feel like sprinting at this point. Beautiful turf playing surface here at Turlock. I really love the track, the synthetic surface here at Turlock High School. So a great venue for football. As I can see Carlos down there, he's rounding to the 30-yard line and now going to the 35. And I think the Turlock players are going to the other side of the field. And Carlos trying to get in touch with Anthony or another coach and see what's going on as I follow Carlos. But for a dominating performance for Coach Peterson. Yeah, Frias is to our left, and Carlos is coming up to him right now, about another 10 yards. Looks like a coach is talking to Anthony Frias, number 21. Fit co-pro player of the game, and Carlos will interview him in just a moment. To our far left, Carlos will probably have to bring Anthony to the more towards to the middle of the field where the cameras are. I don't know who's talking to Frias right now, if that's a coach or if that's a media personality down there. Big game, though, won by Turlock 43-14. They play Sheldon next week in a couple of weeks. They will take on Central of Fresno, the two-time defending Central section champions. Central defeated Turlock last year in Fresno. Then they come to Turlock this year. Central, though, was bombed in the state playoffs. I think they gave up 84 points to that very powerful program in Folsom. So Carlos waiting very patiently. I'm not really sure who's talking to Frias, if that's a scout or whatever like that, but he's trying to get over. We see the Tracy team on our screen, and Tracy's to our right on the football field here. I see Coach Peterson walking. All right. UCLA, all right. Okay. Carlos is waiting in line, talk to Frias. Like, so I don't know if that's a scout talking to him or a coach. Somebody's having a long conversation with him. I guess you have to wait in line. But at any rate, I was talking about the fact that there are 5 former players from Turlock that are on the Modesto JC team. Danny Velasquez, Jordan Porter, Dominic Silva, Lucas Curtis, Joseph Kosikowicz. So 5 players currently play for MJC that played here at Turlock. And right now, Carlos looks like he's about 5 yards away from Anthony Silva. I'm not sure who's talking to Anthony right now, some guy in an orange shirt. Well, some guy taking a picture with Carlos. Maybe somebody else is doing a sports show here. Some guy's interviewing him. Take a look at some of the stats. Tracy had 163 yards passing today. They ran for 59, a total of 222. Fife 11 of 31, which is a horrendous game from a percentage standpoint, but he was rushed throughout. 163 yards and a couple of touchdowns, 2 interceptions under heavy duress. Rushing, Ravino 13 carries for 53 yards. Ravino had 106 yards rushing coming into the game. Receiving, Chavez 3 for 43 and Pope 1 for 26. Turlock passing 147 yards. Rushing 316 for the Turlock Bulldogs. And total 463. That's pretty amazing. So it looks like everybody wants a piece of Anthony Silva right now as Carlos has to wait his turn. Carlos is a nice guy. It's me. I'd move right in there. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Turlock, pass 147, total offense 463. Paisley, 5 for 11, 147 yards, 1 touchdown. Rushing, Frias, 9 carries, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns. Lynn, 10 carries, 74 yards. Receiving Frias, 2 for 84. So I'm talking about how great Frias did offensively. He had a sack on defense and numerous tackles. And Carlos finally is getting in touch with Frias. I mean, everyone wants to take a picture with this guy. And now he's finally walking with Carlos Franco from NorCal Sports TV. And Carlos is going to have an interview with him. I guess Carlos will walk to about the 40 or midfield 50 as he comes to the coach and tries to get this interview with Anthony Frias, our player of the game. A lot of guys that contributed for Turlock in the game today, but I thought he was most impactful on both sides of the ball. And, you know, he had the great numbers on offense, but he did a tremendous job on defense. And great jobs by Jackson, Bullock, people like that. Here's Carlos Franco
Are we on?
with Anthony Frias.
You can hear me? Can't see you guys up there. We're good? Okay. We're here with our player of the game, number 21, Anthony Frias. How you feel?
I feel really good. I'm really happy about today, how we came out, how we executed all our stuff. And, you know, the team, we're just going to get in there, look at our film, see the mistakes, though, that we did make, because nothing is ever perfect. And, you know, I think we'll just keep progressing off that.
Now, running back, you had 3 touchdowns, had a sack on defense. Were you playing more defense today because number 9 was injured?
Yeah, he's actually injured, and he's going to be out the rest of the season, sadly. And that's a big hit for us. But our team, you know, we have so much talent. We have so much great players, and we always keep competing each other. So when he was hurt, someone else was able to fill in right there. And, you know, if we didn't skip a beat, we will miss him, you know. But I think that we'll be all right. We just got to keep getting better and see what we can do.
Right now, it was really hard even to get this interview. Everybody's after you. You had the entire Tracy team after you, and now you got all the reporters after you. So it's kind of hard for me to catch up to you now. Now, another question we have, how do you feel? You feel okay physically after a game like this?
Yeah, I do, and I just got to give thanks to my O-line. They really didn't let me get touched too much. They tackled me, obviously, a couple times, but it wasn't no big hits. They weren't letting no blitzes come through and just blow me right up, so I was really thankful for that. I was able to take some nice, easier hits than usually.
Yeah, I mentioned in the pregame that you play bigger than what you are. You look bigger. Once we're here next to one another, you're bigger than what you look from up in the stands. Now, what do you attribute that to?
You know, just I'm working out every day in weight room, going speed training here every day after practice. Me and my dad were always right here doing some agility things, and we just stay grinding. We stay ready. We take Thursdays off just to get a day before the game, and today we did Wednesday since we had a game today on Thursday. And, you know, even though it's season, the grind doesn't stop. We do tone it down a little bit because we don't want to overwork ourselves, but, you know, we just keep doing what we had been doing.
Okay, well, thanks for your time. Our Fit Grow, Pro Grow Player of the Week, number 21, Anthony Frias.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Carlos Franco with Anthony Frias, number 21, the Fitco Pro Player of the Game. And had a great job offensively and also did the work defensively with a sack and some tackles. And everybody wanted a piece of him after the game, too, as he's being interviewed by all kinds of people, some journalists, maybe newspaper journalists and radio, or maybe some people here at Turlock. But Anthony, number 21, kind of stood out, the most impactful player tonight for Turlock, because they went 43-14 over the Tracy Bulldogs in the dog bone game here on NorCal Sports TV. And we already talked about the domination by Turlock. They ran for over 300 yards in the game and had over 463 yards total offense. So Paisley, the quarterback, did a great job with his hand fakes, ran for a score, passed for a score, and defensively, so many guys that contributed up front, dominated the line on the defensive front, also the offensive front as they win 43-14. I believe that Turlock plays Sheldon next week. In a couple of weeks, they will host Central of Fresno, the 2-time Central Section champions. And last year, Central won at home, so Turlock trying to do the number on them here at Turlock High School, Joe Debley Stadium. 43-14 in favor of Turlock. For Carlos Franco, I'm Mark Heffernan. Good night on NorCal Sports TV.